All right, then we're gonna get started with today's session
Today's session
of
of
Omicron, a New
OE.
Eden. I said the full name.
Omicron.
I said the whole name. Get
You
fucked.
said Omicron.
I did not say
Don't listen
Omicron.
to
Said
don't listen to him,
Omicron.
Murphy.
Can we just please fucking stop?
Okay.
Yes.
So, last time you guys had first begun fighting Vulcan Dashkov, which then transitioned into you guys fighting who you now know as Lana May, better known as Eve within Neo Eden. This left with Valerie pretty much on death's door after only 2 hits from Lana May. And William Dubois on the floor with both of his legs kind of mangled from what Eve did to him. But today, we're going to start our session with Valerie, who just a minute ago, when Lana May had been stabbing into you with her claws, how is Valerie feeling right now after that whole interaction, as she is still almost on death's door at this moment?
She's pretty freaking scared. I'll be honest with you. She almost faced death, and that was like the first time she's ever really faced it. So it was pretty scary. I mean, she's in hella pain too. I mean,
Yes.
what you would expect.
In quote unquote hella pain.
You put me on the spot, Murphy.
The last time, when do you think was the last time Valerie has felt that kind of pain before, if ever?
When she got the surgery.
Okay. Then as you're laying on that kind of cold concrete floor, Valerie, seeing Lana May with the claws kind of sunk into you there for a moment, feeling that pain reverberating back into you, the last time you felt that type of pain was, of course, within your memories, when you could remember them performing surgery on you, changing you into something different than what you should have been. And now, as you're laying on this floor, that figure who had nearly killed you outright is now gone and disappeared. And all you can really think about right now, Valerie, is your mother. The rest of you, however, are now in this room with William Dubois just on the floor. You see Omen on the side currently ruffling through Vulcan's coat, grabbing the nostalgics from within the inner pocket of Vulcan's dead body. As Omen now has this little golden statue of this almost like Fuggler looking toy that's completely coated in gold. That Omen now has under her possession. Omen, I would actually like you to, as you're grabbing the nostalgics, Omen, let me just open this up real quick. I think I would like you to make a perception check for me as our first roll of tonight.
Okay.
The night is still young. Let's see what you get.
Okay.
Hopefully something good. Sheesh.
All right. With that, Omen, as you're digging through Vulcan's pockets, you also find something kind of hidden within her coat. And you can see under Vulcan's coat is a whole array of different emblems and kind of pins on the inside of Phoenix Federation memorabilia, stuff like that. Vulcan definitely seems to have been on the military side of the Dashkov family, specializing in their arms and weapon trades, and obviously the robot machinations that had once been in Edward's basement now being produced and used by Dashkov Industries. That's the first thing you notice looking within Vulcan's coat. The second thing you notice is this kind of yellow glowing, just a yellow glowing, I should say, was stuck within one of her pockets as it's kind of billowing out through the cotton and fabric of her coat.
Another
Labubu?
24 karat.
And then I'm gonna put my hand in the
Labubu?
pocket.
You're gonna grab whatever in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
You
a reflex
grab
saving throw.
whatever is in there, and as you're like picking it up and looking at it, you almost feel for a moment this burning sensation upon your hand. Like even through that fabric, it's beginning to like kind of cook your skin, the palm of your hands a bit, as you're there. I am gonna need a fortitude saving throw from you, Omen,
For
which
Hopefully you
unfortunately
roll good.
is your one of your lower.
Hey,
Okay.
not bad,
All
not bad.
right. With that, Omen, you are able to take hold of this object without really getting too much damage to your hands. You're able to kind of insulate the heat around it as you grab whatever this is that is covered in cloth.
can I inspect it? Oh,
Sure, you can inspect it. Um, Looking at it as you open it up, you can see it is revealed to be. At first, it like shines in your face for a moment before dying down. You see some sort of like yellow crystal in front of you.
I know what this is.
I have two options here. I can fuck with it and ruin something,
Uh-huh.
or Omen being Omen. Well, Omen not being Omen could be like, "Hey, look what I found," before she fucks with something.
Do whatever you'd like, Omen.
Does it
See
look
what you got.
interactable at all?
It definitely seems to
Can I
be.
take it?
It does seem to be like interactable. Like you feel like an almost like ethereal connection emanating from it before you.
Okay. Hmm. Who's the closest to me? This determines it.
The closest to you would probably be Valerie, who is not too far from the dead
Oh,
body, just staring up at the ceiling at the moment.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna touch it.
oh God.
Okay, you want to touch it, Omen?
Yeah, I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. Then, as you touch the crystal there, you suddenly feel that burning sensation build up even more, except it is not burning the palm of your skin, it's just leaving that sensation behind as you're there.
Mhm.
And you feel your eyes beginning to almost like glow a yellowy substance that everyone around you can see, by the way. Omen's eyes just begin like glowing yellow in front of you. Um, as Omen, this is only seen by you. You feel your body slowly beginning to get constricted by this snake-like, I guess, creature that's glowing yellow. That's just kind of wrapping around you. No one else can see this besides you. And then a snake head kind of peers from around your shoulder. Who are you?
Oh
Oh, look,
fuck. I know who this is.
I am Omen.
Ooh, nice name. My
Thank you.
name is Bosa.
Knew it.
Why are you
Nice to
touching
meet.
this stone? You're not a Solarian. You're not one of our soldiers.
I found it.
Hmm. You found it, therefore you think it's yours.
No, I didn't. I'm not claiming ownership over it or anything. Like, if you want, I can put it back, but no one else is gonna get it. So it's either you're gonna be stuck here on a dead body for the rest of your life, or you come with me.
Well, I think you misunderstand the deal here. I am not necessarily constrained to this stone. I simply speak through it. But this stone has no use to you, besides burning the palm
Do
of your hand.
I see, I see. And who would it be of use to?
Well, these stones come from the drift. They are the rare fragments that come through from the divide.
The Drift, the Solarian. Oh, is Irida nearby?
Yurida, you're probably like looking at Omen's eyes just burn like headlights of yellow as they're touching this yellow stone. You know exactly what Omen is touching right now. Omen is touching a Solarian crystal, and is not having a good reaction to it because she's not um a Solarian.
Can I help? Like, can I
Sure, you
pull
want to run
Omen
up? Okay, what are you
Yeah.
trying to do to help?
She's just touching it, right?
Yeah,
Or like
she's
holding
like
it?
touching it and is now just in place as her eyes are glowing yellow, like all around the room.
Can I take her hands off?
You want to take her hands off?
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna need an athletics check from you to try and pry Omen's hands from the Solarian crystal.
Oh, you are good at these. You should be good at these. I'm hoping.
You mean my plus 17?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Damn.
That
Oh,
okay. With that, Omen, just as you're in a conversation with Bosa, you suddenly feel your fingers getting pried from this crystal, and that snake disappears as Irida takes the crystal from you.
Oh God. The fuck?
Are you okay?
Hey Irida. I think the snake might have something to do with you.
perhaps.
Do I like do I hear anything from holding this, or is it just completely normal?
For you, it's just completely normal. Solarian crystals, depending like the higher in rarity and power they get, they become more reactive to people who aren't attuned to the drift. This crystal that you have in front of you definitely seems to be of a higher power, which is why Omen had such a reaction to it.
Ooh.
I'm fine.
Okay. Did you hear anything? No,
Yeah,
I'm asking whether you sleep.
I was talking to this snake, and his name was Bosa,
Oh,
and he said that I couldn't use it because I'm not a Solarian, and I was like, Solarian, it sounds so familiar. And then they said it connected to the drift, and I was like, oh, it's for Irida.
I okay. I don't really know what to do with it, Crystal.
You do feel like your hands as you're doing them, like you feel that crystal emanating towards yourself, Irida. If you
Oh
would
my
like
God.
to at this point, attune to it in that way. Use it.
How much do I know about crystals? Like, have I
The,
ever encountered them before?
you have
Besides, like,
you have a Solarian crystal on you right now. A rather weak one. It just gives you a +1 bonus to your attack rolls when using solar weapons.
isn't that the red crystal?
Yeah, it's what Trink uses for his goggles to use that like blinding thing from the Medusa head. Or it's what you found in the Medusa head, actually. It's a yellow crystal. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll attune to it. I'm scared.
Okay, so you attune to it.
Yeah.
All right. You immediately recognize this as specifically a photon crystal, a crystal that specifically only works when you're photon attuned. Um, and as you're doing that, you feel almost like a fork in your powers. This photon crystal gives you an extra 1d6 of fire damage, and on a critical hit, they must succeed on I believe it's a fortitude saving throw or become blinded. But you can only attach this to either your solar flare or your solar weapon.
I rarely use solar flare, so I'll do solar weapon.
Solar
Good
weapon?
choice. Good choice.
Okay, then you now have that in your inventory. You're at
Oh my God!
yeah, so it's a fortitude DC of 23, and they're blinded for a round on a critical hit if they fail.
Yeah.
And I got a
Now,
little boo boo.
as that is happening, however, Virgil. Actually, first, Moss, what are you doing?
Ooh.
I guess I'd like to heal anyone
Next
if they
session.
need it.
Okay, so would you say I'd say Valerie is the person most in need right now.
Yeah, I'd say Valerie gets healing first, and then everyone else can line up after.
Okay, all right. Then we'll cut away as Moss is healing Valerie. Trink, you are currently hiding like behind William Dubois, correct? Like you're kind of just there. All right, then as you're doing that, you watch the silhouette of Virgil kind of slowly approaching William Dubois. As William is looking at you, Trink. Hey, how's it going? You're are you a raccoon?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. And he's like, if I could stand up, I would. And he goes to shake your hand, Trink.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
Oh, now I can see it. I can see a business partner in you, and then a shadow looms over William Dubois as he looks over. Oh, Virgil! Virgil! Oh my God, long time no see, buddy. How's it going? I was just talking to your friend Trink here. We are good friends now. I'm friends with this guy. So you wouldn't want to hurt someone who's friends with your friends now, would you? uh,
There's I'm imagining this as like smoke emanating off of him as his wounds start closing up from earlier due to
From
Moss's
regeneration.
genetic region. Yeah,
Mhm.
so Virgil is smoking his cigarette, which was previously lit by Irida, as he's staring down at William, smoke surrounding him, looking awful as fuck, if I may. And then he will toss his cigarette to the ground and stamp it out with his boot. Well.
Well, indeed. It's been a long time, Virgil. How's it going?
Oh, I'm just peachy now. You're looking a little worse for wear.
I've had
Billy?
better days. I've had. Ooh, that's a name. That's a name. He looks over at Trink. Hey, you can just call me William. You don't need to call me Billy.
Billy's fine. He's not in any position to be making any demands.
Crinkle,
right.
go hide behind Crinkle now.
Okay. William kind of starts like almost like using his two elbows to like back up towards the open like door into this place as he's not like backing up, but he's more so just repositioning himself for those back is facing the doors.
Virgil will pull out a length of cable from his secret, little department in his coat or something, and he
Okay.
will kind of grab William. He'll grab his legs or his
Oh,
collar or whatever, and he
okay.
will pull him towards him, and he says, "Well, can't have you bleeding out on us now, can we?" And he will grab the cable and he will start tying his legs up to try and stop the bleeding. But he's not
Okay.
making it pleasant at all. He's trying to make it very, very painful.
Sure, and you hear him like wincing, like, "Fuck, Virgil! God, has anyone taught you anything about modern medicine? Jesus Christ!"
No, I
As
haven't
you-
needed to learn. We have an excellent doctor, and Virgil will gesture to Moss, who's currently, I assume, still healing Valerie up from
Yeah.
her previous wounds.
Yeah.
I wave over.
Listen, Virgil, I know I have made myself quite a presence in the city as of late, but I promise that it's never been of intent to harm. Okay, it might have been a little cryptic at times, maybe a little ominous. Okay, but I had to make my connections and make my appearances. I promise it was never to put you or anyone you love in harm's way.
What'd you do with those files that my friend had? I know that you
Oh.
broke into her house and stole them. I mean, you fucking left your signature there, you pompous ass.
Well, yes, I wasn't exactly trying to make my presence hidden by any means. I was keeping them in the safekeeping because I felt like they were confidential files that needed some sensitivity in order to be used properly. Found out a lot of cool things about Edward reading through those files, uh, but I thought they were better in possession of me.
We're gonna talk about what you learned, but first, most important question. Why the hell were you looking for me?
Well, after everything that happened out there, I just felt like it might have been good to make some connections. I felt like we might have left off on a bad footing, I suppose. Didn't want to be off guard to you, Virgil.
I mean, you don't fucking say we left off on a bad foot, and it's like you don't
I,
even remember what happened.
I remember what happened, but people change. It's been a while, right? I mean, you've been in the city for what, like 2 or 3 months now. I mean, that's time. That's time, Virgil.
Not like I've had much of a choice to leave.
And he kind of looks
I
over
hear
at
you
you.
were.
Oh, you go, you go.
No, by all means.
He looks over at you, Trink, almost with like pleading eyes, like, come on, come on, I saved you.
Maybe if you like, I mean, you kind of look like a pussy now compared to before.
I'm not a pussy. I have connections. I'm a powerful man.
I'm not a pussy.
Now, I do got a question, or rather a concern I should voice to you. I hear you were trying to become the fixer in the slum hold after dear old Nakara, God rest her soul, passed away. What happened to not working for the WDC or the Phoenix Federation after everything that happened?
And as you ask that question, Virgil, you guys all watch as like the flapping of wings is heard as Dante perches on Virgil's shoulder, looking down at William Dubois below. Well, compromises have to be made for the greater good, Virgil. You must understand that. I mean, look at the people you work with. They're not exactly the best company. The WDC and the Phoenix Federation, that was a compromise I was willing to make in order to make change, make real change for our friends in our group.
Working with the Screamers, though? Are we
I,
serious?
it was an unfortunate connection, yes, but I promise I was never gonna become a screamer. Okay, it was never my plans to fully align myself with them. It was just to make cordial alliances until change could be made. And change was being made. It was going to be made.
Yeah, then you got the rug pulled out from under you by Vulcan
I
over there.
I would say it was just a disagreement about the terms and conditions of our alliance.
You could say you lost your footing.
And he does like smile a bit when you say that. That charm of yours, Virgil. If I wasn't in a life or death scenario right now, I almost might be actually charmed by it. But you are quite terrifying at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I've always been good at that. And with the loss of your legs, maybe we'll match. And Virgil will raise his cybernetic arm. Maybe
Uh,
we'll call you Billy Blacklegs.
no, 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 no. There's things that I can reattach my legs. I can do that. I don't need a cybernetic. We're past that now, aren't we?
I don't know. Do you have the means to reattach your legs right now? Because I don't think that you do.
Uh, I've got my connections.
I mean,
Does someone need their legs reattached?
Yes,
no,
me,
Moss.
me,
No,
me.
Moss. You keep focusing on Valerie. Valerie needs your attention most of all.
Okay. Just thumbs up and I go back to what
I
I'm
bet
doing.
I could figure out how to make you a mechanical prosthetic.
I was hopefully looking to get full use and motion of my biological legs.
If you. Never mind.
Okay. Virgil, at this moment, I'd like you to make a perception check for me, if you could.
Oh, absolutely. Blind GM. Hopefully good.
Okay. All right. As you're continuing to talk with William Dubois, and he's just like, Virgil, we don't need to be on bad terms here, do we? I mean, we can make an alliance here. We're not exactly in the room for killing people, are we? Okay, we've killed enough people, have we not? There's been enough bloodshed today. Why don't we just make alliances and we can work together to get what we want to get in the end?
Hmm. Your offer really, really is tempting, but I don't know if I'm gonna listen to a snake oil salesman like yourself.
Remember Freya, Virgil. Remember Freya and
You do
Sammy?
not say her name in front of me.
And he immediately, like, he knows he fucked up by saying that name. I apologize, but listen, okay? I've been in communication with them, Virgil. okay, on and off while I've been in the city, okay? And Sammy wants to see you again, Virgil. They're worried about you. You kind of just up and ran.
After that shit y'all pulled, after everything that happened, there's no way I could have stayed there. I'm surprised Sammy didn't come with me, but
Well,
I understand their choice.
she had an android to take care of. Listen, I know things about the Edward files, okay? And you want that information, don't you? Because it's going to be important for whatever you're doing. Because I know what you guys are doing. You're getting on the apple and you're going to try and fuck everything up, right? That's your plan?
Maybe.
Okay, well, it's the most logical plan that I could think up of. So it's if that's not your plan, then you're dumb as fucking rocks. I can help you. It's not like I'm suddenly a corporate shill. Okay, I want to make change. I want to bring Neo Eden down. I want to free the people on this planet. But I can't do that without you guys.
Can I roll to see if he's lying?
Sure, you can make a perception check for me, Trink.
I would also like to make a perception check, but
Okay.
would the DC be lowered because I know his tells?
It would be lowered, yes. I think for Trink,
Okay.
the DC would be very high.
Okay.
Yeah, but I probably beat it anyways, so.
Trink, you have fully bought into this. You Virgil, however, you know William well enough to know that there's not pure good in his heart. He never does something without something else in return. Everything he does is transactional. It's a deal. Nothing is ever charity. But he looks over at you, Trink. Trink, I mean, look, you want to do good, right? You want to help people, and I can help you do that. Make a change. Don't we all just want to help people around here? I can get you
Well, I mean,
onto the apple. I have my connections. You guys understand that, right?
I think he's right, Virgil.
Trink, please do not tell me you've bought into his bullshit after what 30 seconds of me conversating with him. Listen, William, I understand that everything is transactional with you. What do you gain from having Neo Eden burned down? What you expect to rise the remnants from the ashes and rule over this planet yourself? Because that seems like the type of shit you try to pull.
Rule is not necessarily the word I would use, but a coalition, an oligarchy of sorts, where it's not just a prison planet, a planet of freedom. You know, it could bring life back to this concrete waste of space. And it wouldn't be a prison planet, okay? We'd make reform and change from within.
I don't believe that for a second. Because
Okay.
you'll start, oh, it's all gonna be for reforms, and then someone doesn't do something you like, so you
I'm
execute them, and then
not
you're
a
no better than the
goddamn
WDC or the
dictator.
Phoenix Federation.
I'm not a
This is how it goes. Power corrupts. William, you know this. I know you know this.
Virgil. I feel like if we keep having this conversation, nothing's gonna change and nothing's gonna happen here. So let me say something to you. I know something about Renaissance that nobody else knows. It was in the Edward files, and I want to make a deal. If you're not gonna believe me, okay, I will tell you what I know about Renaissance. In exchange for, at this very moment, your robot friend over there fixing my goddamn legs. And then we can talk.
I want to make a perception check again to see if he's trying to bullshit his way into getting his legs back.
Sure. You know that for the most part, William Dubois has been bullshitting most of this conversation. But there is something in his eyes right now that tells you that he does know something about Renaissance, and besides all of the different treaties and alliances and bullshit in his conniving ways, there is something that has obviously affected him. And you almost feel like a sorrow towards you, Virgil. Like he does want to tell you this information, but he knows that it doesn't come without a deal.
Fine. Since, just out of respect for our old alliance, and Virgil will tap into the group chat.
Okay.
Moss, you almost done with Valerie over there?
Yeah, just about finishing up. Why? What's up?
Need you to come reattach this dickhead's legs.
Oh, I thought I didn't need to.
Things change, Moss. Deals are made and shit happens. And then Virgil
don't-
will. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Virgil will turn to Trink. Hey, do me a solid. Go and get his legs for me real quick. Should be back where you saw him get cut off. Do you want to? I can see here, and Virgil will pull out a pair of like leather gloves, and he will give them to Trink, so he doesn't have to touch that
They're
disgusting
like
man.
very floppy on his hands.
Okay.
I guess I'll put on the gloves and go grab the legs.
Okay.
Thanks, Trink.
He's probably like
Okay.
retching.
Sure. Okay. With that, you grab the legs, Trink, and you're just like trying not to think about the fact that you're handling two dismembered legs right now, and bringing them over to William Dubois, as Moss comes over as
Wait.
well.
Can I? Or is it both legs?
It's both legs, yeah.
Can I preemptively put the handcuffs on them? Like around the
Oh,
ankles so you can't run away?
smart,
The
smart.
fluffy ones?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sure, yeah, you can preemptively do that. As you
Okay.
put them there. Moss, you come over and you're casting your genetic
Yeah.
regeneration.
I
Okay.
suppose I have to.
Okay.
Thank you, Moss.
God, what a waste of a damn good spell. Am I right?
Am I right or am I right?
You know,
You are right.
if you let me reattach them mechanically, I could have given you an extra joint there. But whatever.
What would the extra joint have done?
You can
I
bend it in
mean,
3
I got
places
7
now.
toes now. Hell yeah.
No, like you can bend at the shins, like a
Yeah.
horse.
Okay, so you're casting genetic regeneration?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
thank you, Moss.
Then you watch as now handcuffed with those fluffy handcuffs, William's legs begin to just grow back slowly but surely, regenerating until you see him twisting his knee kind of and moving his legs up, and almost like a mermaid, kind of unable to really move his legs very well, but still trying to use their momentum.
Very
As
much
he's
like
there.
Dun Meshi when Lyles gets his hand cut off and reattached with the healing magic.
Yeah. Okay. Then with that, you see William with a big smile on his face. Whew. I really did not want I did not want a mechanic leg.
So where were his legs cut exactly? Just for the purposes of my next line.
They were kind of both of them were like just below the knee. I think they were low blows.
I think it would be funny if like the legs of the pants where his were cut off, like where the cut happened. Oh, look at you! I didn't realize you were a capri man.
I normally wear pants that go down to my feet. Okay.
Well, special circumstances and all.
Are his legs hairy or does he wax or shave?
Oh, he waxes. He
What's
waxes.
another-
Oh yeah, he
He
definitely
keeps his
waxes.
legs pristine. He does not like.
Not
I
a
am.
hair on his body except on his head.
I'm not gonna question why that matters, Lilo, but I am gonna answer your question.
Thank you.
But yes, no, he keeps his body finely waxed.
He's perfectly smooth except for his giant goatee and notably no mustache.
Yeah. As William's just there on the floor now. Wee, got my legs back.
So who am I billing for this?
Billy?
Bill him.
No, I don't.
Well, yeah.
I don't.
Well, I mean, I mean, I'm sorry.
I'll
did you
take
say
care. I'll
everything?
take care of it, Masa. Don't worry. This is important. I'll get you. I'll get you back. Trust me.
Hey, if he's giving you what you want, then I consider that payment.
It's a exchange of some kind. Yeah.
And
Then,
before we
as far as I'm aware,
go
bills paid.
any further, Moss, I'd say if you wanted to use genetic regeneration on William, you only had one slot for that, so you'd have to use like heal on Valerie instead
No.
if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I'll
Or you
go
could
back to
give
just
points from the
healing.
Vitality Network. When was the last time you
That's
gave
true.
points from the Vitality Network?
Do you want to use points
Uh,
from your Vitality Network? You have 34 of them. You can use 10 at a time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
How
Can
many?
I Actually, no. I will just use. I think I'll probably just use heal at a heightened level because I think everyone will
Okay.
get more health that way.
All right, that works. That works.
Yeah. And then can I use it in the 30-foot emanation so everyone gets health? So that way I
Sure.
don't need to tackle everyone at once.
That works. That works. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Mas.
So that is the okay. Then that means everyone gets what is it again? How many hit points?
It says
Sure.
1d8, but since I'm doing heightened, it's 2d8 in a 30-foot emanation. So I need
2d8
2d8.
plus 16, I believe.
Oh, plus 16?
Yeah, because you get another 8
Oh yeah.
for your heightened. Okay, so 2d8
Yeah. Okay.
plus 16 heal.
Wait. There we
I
go.
believe.
All right. So in 30-foot emanation, roll healing. How do I roll this? Hold on. It doesn't have any of my modifiers. Oh,
I mean, it would just hit everyone, right?
Yeah, it would just hit everyone. So you could just put in 2d8 plus 16 if you just want to roll that.
Oh, then
Yeah, just in case it doesn't do that for you.
2d8 plus 16. Then
As 28
28.
Nice.
Everyone
hit
gets
points for
28.
everyone if you were damaged, which I think all of you got damaged a little bit.
I got damaged, but I had genetic regeneration, which healed me back to full.
That's true. That brings Valerie up to 36 hit points instead of 18. No. Be 46.
I get healed?
Sorry. It's everyone. It's everyone.
Yay!
I mean, you can just click the heal button on the
That is
die
true.
that was rolled.
That is true.
That way it'll do the math for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Which I think brings
Back to full health.
almost everyone but Valerie to full health. I believe. And that I believe that does include you as well, Moss.
Yeah, it does.
I think so. Because,
You
you
can
know,
heal
it'd
yourself.
be bullshit if everyone gets it, including myself. Alright, I'll just add myself to full health because I'm strong as shit.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah.
You
So
have 51
after
hit points.
after everyone gets healed, then I'd say you guys are all just kind of standing around like this kind of area around William Dubois at the moment, not just Virgil and Shrink anymore. As William is looking at all of you, specifically eyes you for a moment, Valerie. I was in your house at one point, wasn't I?
Give me my papers back.
Oh, that'll come in time. That'll come in time. Okay. I have an interesting deal for you as well. Okay, I got deals for everyone if you want them.
I trust him.
Relatively.
No thanks. I just want my papers back.
Really?
Mm.
Because
Oh,
I
Tell
got
me what I wanna
something
know
you might
first.
want, Valerie.
tell me something. Tell me the thing you were going to tell me first about Renaissance.
Of course. And we'll get to that, Valerie. Yes. And he kind of like now that he's like gotten his legs back, he is now kind of like thinking about how he wants to say this, and you do get a hint like for a moment that he's thinking about just lying, truthfully, but he looks at you and is like, I can't do that at that point, and you have that understanding where you know he's about to lie and then he chooses not to. as he kind of like
Sweat fucking time. Yeah,
goes
Virgil's already
deadpan.
reaching back into his jacket just in case he senses even an inkling of a lie.
Okay, so you know the story. You know, Renaissance City. It was a city built upon the idea of rehabilitating criminals, not just locking them up for life. You know,
Right,
um,
right.
it was a revolutionary thing. You know, none of the other prison cities had really done that. It was just put the prisoners in, let them serve their sentence. But I mean, like points to you and him. We were put in there to be rehabilitated, right?
That's what they say.
And he kind of looks around at all of you. How much do you all know about Renaissance City?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, then I'll go to the basics then. So just so that everyone's on the right page. Uh, Renaissance was a city that crowned itself as a city for rehabilitation. It wasn't like the other cities where everyone was, they won't use the word, but put into corporate slavery to work off their sentence. It was a city that actually believed in getting these criminals and rehabilitating them. But it was also a city that was uncontrolled by the government. It was built on a philanthropist's daydream, and the WDC and the Phoenix Federation were not going to play nice about that. They wanted a piece of the pie, and preferably the whole pie if they could. So they fought about who should control the city, and they each had the idea that they should be the face of this revolutionary and innovative product. And that's when it started taking a twist, when it stopped being a revolutionary idea and started turning into a propaganda piece, a product for these corporations and these military processes to shove in our faces. They used the idea of defending the prisoners from the other side to try and gain power over the city, and all it ended up with was the WDC bombing it to hell. They figured that after the war, the city wasn't going to be reliable anyways, so in the war, they destroyed it. And that's where me and Virgil come from. It's where our whole group came from. But that wasn't, that's the story they told us. It's not the truth. It wasn't a war that destroyed Renaissance City. It wasn't mutual. It wasn't just destruction and a grab for power. Renaissance City was an idea. It was an idea that we were not just slaves to them, but we were, in fact, people who were able to be rehabilitated and brought back into the world. That we weren't just pawns for them to use, free, exploited labor to throw around, but that we were people. And in the end, the WDC and the Phoenix Federation both saw the danger in that idea. They saw that if Renaissance City was able to prosper, that the other cities would follow suit. And then who would Dashkov use as their pawns and their minions to do their labor for free? How would they make trillions and trillions of dollars in profit each year if their free laborers were able to be set free back into the world? So the WDC, the Phoenix Federation, and Edward came to a deal. Rehabilitation was not sustainable with their business, and they decided that it was good for both of them in the long run if they mutually bombed the city. They pretended to have a war. They pretended to be against each other, but at the end of the day, the WDC and the Phoenix Federation They were working in cahoots with each other. There was no rivalry, it was a mutual benefit to both of them. And while I do think there is a feud between these two military factions, in that one very moment, in the face of profits and benefits and keeping the status quo, they aligned themselves. And they're scared of what it would mean if the people found out about it. Because to them, prison is a business, it's a profit margin. And Virgil, my alliances here, they started out as a mutual gain, but once I broke into Valerie's house and saw what was in those files, it changed for me. It wasn't about alliances anymore. I wanted them to feel pain. Because to them, we're just dollar signs. We're not people, we're numbers to them. Disposable, dispensable. No matter how many connections and alliances I made, I figured out that I was still just another number to them. I was still a prisoner. Even with Renaissance gone. So, thank you for reattaching my legs. I would like to be free now.
How do we get into Dashkov Tower?
You see a big smile come over his face. Oh, I've got an idea. Valerie, I don't know if this thought has crossed your mind as well, but I have dug deep into who you are, into all of you. I've gotten a bit of a record for each of you, just so I have my information. Your mother, Celine, she has her business inside of Dashkov Tower. And I figured if I could get your face on the news, on every big screen in Neo Eden, your face on the news calling for your mother to let you into that tower, that could be our jackpot. That would mean no breaking in, a free invitation from Dashkov Industries themselves to let prisoner scum like us into their ivory tower like a Trojan fucking horse. That's my deal. Because if there's one thing I have grown to know about Celine in the very few times I have had the honor or the dishonor of seeing her face to face, is that she's a family woman. And whether she cares about her family or not, she will keep up appearances that she does. We're going to play on her heartstrings. But, of course, I would never do that without your utmost approval, Valerie.
She's thinking. She's looking around too. She's trying to wonder what the others are thinking.
Okay. Valerie, I would say in this moment, I mean, you already had this idea. You already almost
Mhm.
prompted this idea to the group, and now you are being offered it from an outside source. Is this what Valerie wants? Does Valerie want to see her mother again, or is this just business that she has to get through?
I think there's a child part of her that wants to see her mother again, but after years of not really seeing her, it's a tough decision to make because, of course, she's wanted to see her mom, but there was a bad intent to wanting to see her mom. It wasn't like a business, it was
Mm-hmm. It was,
more of a,
yeah.
I want you gone and to pay for what you've done. And she doesn't know if she's ready to face her mom either in some way. She doesn't know what to say or what to really do.
So you're looking to
So-
everyone else.
Yeah.
Then you guys all watch as Valerie, one by one, makes eye contact with each of you and stays silent, waiting for any type of reaction or word.
As Valerie locks eyes with Virgil, he will do a very slight, almost imperceivable nod forward, which I mean, it's the hat kind of accentuates it a little bit, but he will say, "Go for it," essentially with that nod.
Okay. I'd say, Irida.
Irida's looking away uncomfortable. Like,
Okay.
Trink just shrugs.
Okay.
I guess.
Hi, Kamara.
Gamara,
Then Moss. As Valerie looks at you, what response do you give to Valerie?
I can have one-way conversations on the group chat, can't I?
You can, and in this moment, as Valerie locks eyes with you, I suppose, if you want to make that connection, you can.
I'll do that, and literally all I'll say is we will back here.
Okay.
this is
Then
true.
Valerie. I'm not gonna I know Kamara is a bit away at the moment. So Valerie, as you lock eyes with William once more, with the different reactions of the group around you, what do you decide?
Let's try it.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to talk about this further, maybe in a place not covered in blood and dead bodies. Do you guys happen to have a safer place for us to stay?
Someone bag him. and,
Well,
hopefully someone will throw a bag over his head so we can transport him to our
We
safe
have a
house.
bag.
well, what about
Valerie will throw a robe over him.
what about that room that oh my god, I forgot her name, the Dashkov that we just killed.
Vulcan, yeah, she was trying to get into
Yeah,
a room. What
He was
about
trying to get
that?
into a room. I think Trink will go up and try and hack that.
Okay.
Can I help
1, 2,
with
3,
Frika?
4.
696.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Password.
Moss, you wanna try and help with Freaker?
Yeah, I want to assist Trink with this with Frika.
Okay. All right.
Freaker.
With what?
Okay.
Sorry?
You guys getting your freak on? What?
No,
Oh my god,
Frika,
Moss,
he
you
hates
Trink.
Frika. Frika is a hacking skill that I've acquired. God,
Oh,
you guys suck.
yeah.
Who's a
right.
freak in it right now? Who's a
Okay.
PH freak in it right
I'll
now?
with that I will allow Trink to have advantage on this, but I would
On
like
my
you to make a
computers check?
computers check for me, yes, with advantage.
Computer. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, both 10?
both tens.
double
Okay.
tens.
Double dose or double
Should I hero point that?
If you feel like you
I
want to.
mean, 27's decent, but this is also
Didn't you
Dashkov's.
hear a point?
Yeah, I was gonna say it is.
I mean, she was
Dashkov.
struggling to get the
Also,
numbers
all
too,
of you
right?
have 2 hero points this session because of Lilu's
Yeah, we do have 2
birthday
hero
wish,
points.
so,
Come
you know.
on, you only live
Okay.
twice.
Do I get to reroll it with advantage?
Yes.
Again?
Yeah, you
Okay.
re-roll it with advantage.
Imagine you
Alright,
roll lower
let's-
than 10 on both of them.
I will
I should have
say.
fucking said anything.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say
Uh,
technically you can't use a hero point on a roll that you roll with advantage because fortune effects can't stack, and a hero point is a fortune effect.
That's true.
Oh.
We got the same roll.
I will also
so-
say
I
you
got
made
the-
a
you got
you
the
made a
exact same
craft
roll.
you made a crafting check instead of a computer's check.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm stupid. Can I? So I can't use my hero point, or I can't have advantage.
I'd say yeah, you wouldn't be able to
You
then.
you would be able to choose if 2 fortune effects would apply, then you'd have to choose which one.
Yeah, so either yeah. So
Okay.
you would be able to re-roll it with just 1 instead of with advantage.
I mean, there's a 50-50 chance that I get a better score.
That is true.
right?
That
This
is
true. That is the
That
gambling
is-
mindset.
Mhm.
Let's
That
run
is
it.
that is the
Okay.
gambler's mindset.
One more.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
Come on.
Come
Remember,
on.
You're
without
only
advantage.
50% chance to tip it.
Can you cast your freaky thing again or something?
That's not how
Uh,
that works.
That's,
you have
it's just
guidance?
automatic. It's
Oh
it's
my
fine.
god!
Oh my god.
I hate it here.
Okay.
Because I'm the birthday girl?
With that, Trink, I do not give people special treatment because it's their birthdays. When we're in the
Yeah, I
game,
wasn't able to play only
we're in the
on
game.
my
Yeah, when we're in the
birthday.
game, you won't. Anyways.
with that, Trink, you're kind of like hobbled down with Moss kind of over you, like helping you figure out like the different components. So you guys are both good at computers. You're kind of almost working in tandem together, as you're trying to figure this out. And at first you get it, you like get it almost right there, and then it fails a bit. As you try and do something a bit like subversive with what you're trying to do, and it's not as
Imagine I did
efficient
this.
that way. Um, but eventually with the keypad, you are able to eventually click the different things and figure out the different places, and the door opens in front of you. The door opens in front of you to a small, very luxurious room, a panic room of sorts. And as you walk inside, you're almost like showered in this kind of golden yellow light from inside for a moment, as opposed to the normal green that's surrounding you right now. Um, And as you step inside, you can see like stacks and stacks of different like pantries of food and like water and stuff around for suspended use. But in the center of the room, in kind of like a casket of sort put up against the wall, you can see what looks to be some sort of armor apparatus there, kind of like contained, almost like on a like a clothes stand.
Can I use my is there Arcana? There is. Can I see if it's magical? Or if
Roll
it's
an
gonna, like,
Arcana
come alive?
check.
You know, if
Roll an Arcana
With
check.
my
if you
plus
want
4 Arcana.
help with Arcana or anything magical, you know, someone is kind of an expert in this or a master at this kind of stuff. If you want
I
help,
can't think of anyone.
With a
whatever.
22, there doesn't seem to be anything magical about this apparatus in front of you. It just seems to
Alright.
be something
Is it
mechanical.
is it guarded in any way?
Make a perception check.
Like by okay. I'm perceptualizing.
It does not seem to be guarded in any way, no. Like the panic room doors was its guarding. This is just in here.
Right. Is it
Available.
my size?
Are
yeah,
you
I don't think anything.
are you grabbing it to like put it on?
No, I mean like you know how you can like look at a shirt and tell if it's too big or small for you?
Yeah, from afar it does not seem to be your size. Like just from
Okay.
looking at it.
I'll just collect it then. I'm gonna collect it and come into the like main room with it, you know.
Okay. You see and you see like underneath the casket it says Nakamura aviation device or apparatus, sorry. And it seems to be like almost like something you put over like your shirt or whatever. And as you guys just see Trink come like running out with it, like trying to balance it as he's running out of the door. Um as you guys you just see him run out of the room with this weird apparatus that he has.
Guys, I think I found a jetpack.
Oh,
Can I like put it on even if it's too heavy?
Sure, you can put it on, and as you put it on, it does feel a bit heavy, but then it shrinks to your size, as it forms with you, fitting onto a smaller creature.
big.
Uh,
Or I guess small.
yes. With that, let me see here. I am going to give Trink the item itself in just a moment.
Is there an item card so we can all read it?
There's an
Is it a
item
jetpack?
card. Yes.
Are you turning him into rocket?
You grabbed the thing. I did not have Trink specifically in mind for this. But yes, so you now have the Nakamura aviation apparatus. Which would you like to share it with the group what it does, or would you rather keep it to yourself for right now?
Oh no,
Don't
Trink's
keep it
gonna
as a-
start boasting. He's
Okay.
gonna-
Oh.
Are there obvious controls to this? You know what? No, you go.
Okay. Then as Trink is like just rambling on as he's like discovering things for the first time on the suit that is like wrapped itself around him. It is a jetpack of sorts. And at one point you guys see two wings sprout out from the back. As jets begin to fly, as Trink like presses something. Trink, I would like you to make a piloting check for me,
I
as
was
you have
just about
you
to
have
fucking
pressed
say
a
that.
button.
Please don't
ceiling,
activate it
please,
indoors.
on the
I have-
Please don't activate
I
it
have
indoors. This is a
something that
massive
gives
health
me-
hazard.
I have something that gives me better piloting.
It's with your it's only with the Mossmobile. It's your like special
Okay.
vehicle. Yeah,
All
which you
right.
designated as that.
Okay, that's not
Okay,
terrible.
11.
That's not terrible.
Okay. With that, just as you're like about to get done making that deal, Valerie, and you guys are all like, Trink just went away, and you're there. You just hear jets beginning to start, and then Trink is just flying around the room in circles as he's like,
Oh, fuck.
"Fuck! I can't get it! I can't get it!" As he's just flying around until eventually, Trink, you do land yourself on the floor in a very peaceful landing. As you're able to turn the jet propulsion off.
He's probably like panting. He's like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Is there any way we can like pick him up? Is there like a handle on the top or something like that for carrying, or is it like a
Like the baby
backpack?
arm.
There's a handle on the back that would normally use someone just to carry the apparatus. So
Yeah,
there is like a
I'd
handle.
like to pick it up. I'd
Okay.
like to pick it up whilst Trink is wearing it.
Okay.
He's scrambling.
Uh,
Oh my
Trink,
god! Can I turn it on while he's holding it?
Trink is like just rambling on about the different things. You guys all kind of learn relative specifics about the aviation apparatus. It is a jetpack. That you use an action to activate. You gain a fly speed of 60 feet. The
Not
pack has
bad.
energy for 1 hour of flight, all at once or in several like shorter bursts. Each one using a minimum of a minute from that duration. Even if you're only using it for like 6 seconds, it still counts it as a minute of usage. The pack can be used by one medium or small creature and has just enough energy to be picked up by a secondary small creature or a medium one if it's a small creature wearing the apparatus, like Trink. So Trink would be able to pick up a medium creature and fly around with them.
Okay.
The pack recharges all of its used energy after 24 hours of like not being used. And it has a secondary ability called Jet Boost, which is when the jetpack is activated, you can use an action to double the flying speed you gain from this item for 1 turn to 120 feet. The energy to do this reduces your available flight time by 25 minutes. And you cannot use this feature if you have less than 25 minutes of flight available to you. It just doesn't work. So it basically almost uses half of your duration in order to give you like a boost.
So, I'm a small mammal that can fly around and pick up people. Does this remind anyone of Jetpack Cat?
Jetpack cat.
From
It's gone
fucking
over everyone's head.
Overwatch.
Overwatch, yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, so you guys know, I want to say I did not make this specifically for Trink. I would have allowed anyone to take it, but Trink now has this aviation apparatus worn by him. And Moss, you picked
It's
Trink up.
really like Rocket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now he
Wait,
has
if
a
I
handle
start-
for that awesome rocket gift.
I was gonna say, if I start flying, does Moss come up with me?
I'd say you'd have to make like a
Probably.
check if Moss is unwilling to come with you.
I'm not
I'll
really
start
willing
flying.
to be dragged around. I'd more
Okay.
like.
If you want to do that, I would want a contested acrobatics and athletics, where Moss you'd be making acrobatics, Trink you'd be making athletics. If
I can
Trink
do
does
that.
this, okay. Then I'd like you to make a contested roll for me. Okay, you have
Ready?
to be
Oh, did I have to do
Oh.
something particular?
No. So just barely, Trink, you start the jetpack and Moss like does like lose it for a bit, but you're just flying as Moss just keeps you there. You do fly up, but Moss is unmoved and you're just kind of like fighting as you're trying to fly up until eventually you give up and land back on the floor. Yeah, so Trink does now have a jetpack.
Great.
That's not gonna cause any hijinks at all.
I think I'm gonna have
No.
to redo Trink's outfit soon. He probably wouldn't be wearing his same dirty old rags.
Okay.
He upgraded.
All right. Then as this has happened, what are you guys doing now that William has desired for a safer place to chit chat?
Like I said, we're gonna bag him and take him hopefully to one of either the safe house in Nebula Plaza or the safe house in Winston Docks.
Definitely not Nebula Plaza, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
don't think that that's smart at all. I say the one
And Winston Docks.
down by
Yeah,
the
that's a good
docks.
idea.
Okay. All right. Then you guys start heading down to the Winston docks then?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Throw his ass in the back of the car.
You came here with Minerva, you're leaving with William Dubois, filling the same space in the Mossmobile. Okay. Then as you guys head out of the Eden power plant, which is now very quickly being swarmed by WDC, you're getting out like just in time as they're beginning to investigate what happened here. You guys get in either the Mossmobile or Virgil's bike, of course, as you guys begin heading towards Winston Docks. I'd say who's driving the Mossmobile?
I'll drive it.
Who's in the passenger seat?
Whoever's not willing to go with Virgil.
The real question is who is Virgil gonna let go with him? That is the real question.
Honestly, it's not very strict now that Minerva's gone because he was worried about Valerie eating her.
Yeah.
So honestly, anyone can.
Okay.
So who would like to go with Virgil is the question.
Trink.
Okay, Trink.
Okay.
Someone else could also come since it's
since he's a small guy.
He called Valerie his friend, so I mean, unless Irida wants to.
I'll call passenger seat in the Mossmobile.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
well,
good with me.
I'm not getting in the trunk with William Dubois, so
Oh, I guess you're stuck with.
Oh my
Virgil and
gosh.
Frank.
Or William could ride with us.
would Virgil let
Yeah,
that?
they're gonna just
I'd like
see
to
a
think you
man
guys
with
are
a
like
bag over
talking
his
about
head.
this with the trunk open and William's like there. Like I could go in the back of your bike, Virgil. I wouldn't mind.
Last time you rode on the back of my bike, you ended up upchucking on my back, and I'm not trying to have
Well,
that
that
happen
was
again.
a that was a specific experience. Okay, there were
Well,
unfortunate
you just can't handle
circumstances.
my driving skills. That's what I'm hearing right now. So
I
how about
do-
you get comfy and sit tight.
Okay, as the trunk closes.
We couldn't have had this conversation with the trunk closed. Are we serious, y'all? Why do we leave it open? Are we stupid?
So Trink's riding on the back of Virgil's bike. Is anyone else joining Virgil? It's pretty much either
I believe it's
Valerie,
Valerie.
Omen.
Me.
Valerie is? Okay. All right. Then Omen, Irida, and Moss, you guys are riding in the
Yeah.
on the Mossmobile. Okay. All right. Then you guys each make your journey out across Neo Eden through the slum hold, eventually through the Dice District, and then into Old Pigura, which does take a little bit of time to get through as the traffic wanes and waxes. Irida, as you're driving in the passenger seat of the Mossmobile, Moss is there, like beside you guys. I would like to know how Irida is feeling about all of this. Like with William Dubois, with the deal that Valerie's made, all of that stuff. Because felt like Irida was very much on the sidelines for that. And now you have this new crystal with even more potential energy. How is Irida feeling?
Irida doesn't feel like they have a lot of I guess they feel like they don't have a choice. Like no matter what they do, they're gonna get into some shit. So, it's the closest thing that they have to getting closer to the apple. So is a little scared of the mommy issue drama.
Sure.
So
Okay.
and Valerie is a big mystery still.
That
Pretty
is
much.
true. That is
So
true.
that is
not.
also what they're scared of.
Then
But besides that, they're just kind of going along with it.
okay. Then you and Moss are just kind of sitting next to each other, and you're like, I'd say that like you're just kind of yes, sorry.
So I think if they have a moment of silence, then like Irida would be like checking out the crystal, probably trying to pray with it, see if they can get a hold of Spectra at all, or at least, just doing a like check-in.
Sure. Then Moss, as you're like in the driver's seat, maybe you're trying to like make conversation, trying to let the drive go by. You look over at Irida sometimes, and you just see Irida in just full meditation and concentration mode, unwilling to accept your invites to talk.
I'll just turn the radio down.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I mean, if Moss is trying to talk, Irida would
No, it's
acknowledge
okay.
him.
If
I'd say it's
I'm
more
sorry, I
so
didn't
that
realize
like
the spectre is so important.
I'd say it's more so that you're so like into the meditation trying that you wouldn't even hear Moss trying to talk to you.
Oh, I feel bad.
No, it's okay. I'll remember this. It's okay.
But all of a sudden, and Virgil, Trink, and Valerie, as you're like following the Mossmobile from a little distance, you see this too. You watch the entire cabin of the Mossmobile erupt into light, like almost like a supernova, as it just like in the middle of the road. Moss, you're kind of Moss. I'm gonna need a piloting check from you.
Oh my
Oh.
God,
Bitch, I had to drive while blind. Okay.
As you are momentarily blinded.
Hey, you
Okay.
got 2 hero points.
17?
You do have 2 hero points.
I'm gonna get rid
Yeah.
of.
Wait, you
I'm
get a
gonna-
+2 because it says because of the vehicle mechanic dedication. Let me see. Due to your amazing customization adjustment, pilots gain +1 circumstance bonus
That's
to
true.
any piloting checks. If you're a master in crafting, it's +2. I think I am a master in crafting.
Yes. So that
So
would
you do get a
technically
+2
be a 19 if you still want to re-roll it, you can.
I'm not that confident. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
How? How is everyone rolling the exact same roll? This is like the third time that's happened.
Oh my
Can we
god.
reload?
They're trying to nullify my hero
words?
points.
Okay.
19. Yeah, they're not worth anything because they're a birthday wish from someone who wasn't having a birthday.
All
I
right,
couldn't see
then
my dad again.
with a 19, Virgil, Valerie, and Trink, you guys watch as the cabin of the Mossmobile erupts into light, and you just watch the Mossmobile start swerving around the road. It does like bump into like somebody's car, and then eventually Moss is able to get it back under control as the light dims down. Everyone is just like beeping. Like it seems to just be like a normal occurrence at this, like they're just like this fucking asshole on the road.
Always something in New Jersey.
In New Jersey. All right. And with that, Irida, you look down and you see your Solarian weapon, your sword, erupt into light. As where Spectra's symbol used to be, you just see this almost like swallowing like nebula in the center of your sword, almost like a black hole that is swirling around as light is emanating almost around it. Like right in the center of the hilt of your sword, completely swallowing the Spectra symbol.
Right now.
You're fucking scared. I nearly died in a car crash.
What the hell is that up there? What's going on?
Fucking Irida's new toy.
New
Oh my
toy?
God.
What?
Did I see the giant flash, or was
You
I
saw the
seeing
giant. You were
something?
blinded too for a
It was
second.
right in
Yeah.
front of you.
Yeah, you emanated from you.
Guys, did I see the giant flash?
I was meditating. I wasn't sure if I had my eyes closed.
No. You would have at least seen like the light through your eyelids if your eyes were closed.
Irida's just in shock.
From where I'm
is
sitting.
gonna- Hmm?
Sorry, no, I interrupted your moment. That's my bad.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Never mind.
I'm so sorry.
I think it was just a small detail.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. What?
Sorry, I guess I lagged down a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry. From where I'm sitting, I'm following closely behind them, right?
Yeah.
Other than the little dings from, Moss's swerving into other cars, does there seem to be any external damage, like from the flash of light? Could I have discerned what that flash of light may have been? Esoteric lore?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can use your esoteric lore there. Sure, Virgil.
Jackpot. Okay. Would it be with my diverse lore, or would it be related to a creature? Would I get the full plus 17?
You wouldn't get the full plus 7. This would be the lore.
Okay, let's see what I get. Come on, big.
Okay. Okay. with that, you know almost like in your time as you've become like a full like Prismeni here, and you started like learning more about the Yajitism and the Somayaji and stuff. You have learned about these Solarian crystals, like very much like on the side. You know that they exist. They are the only remnants of the drift that have come into the material plane known to you, anyways. Um, and you know that they come in various shapes and sizes. They can either be very like dim, lesser crystals that don't hold too much, almost like batteries more than anything, or they can be genuine like artifacts of the drift. These volatile weapons that are not meant to be on this material plane that you guys are in now. Um, and you know that if these things are meddled with in a way, or at least if they're meddled with in a way that does not align with them, they can be very volatile in how they react to the user. And you
Okay.
just saw that volatile reaction. It didn't deal any damage. It was purely almost like a defensive measure, a reactive shock, almost like
Okay.
a creature like barking rather than biting.
Okay. I will go ahead and go into the group chat.
Okay.
Moss, let's go ahead and pull over real quick. I want to see what's going on. Because it was
Alrighty,
from
I'm
the back of the car, right?
No, it was from like the cab, like the front, like through the front
Oh, the
windshield and the
front cab.
side door. Yeah, his ear is in
Oh,
the
okay, I thought
passenger
it was
seat.
in the trunk. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I thought William was doing something back there. It's like, ooh,
No, no, no. It emanated purely from Irida.
okay, I actually know that last thing I said then because I had misinterpreted. How far away from the safe house are we? Are we coming up on it?
Yeah, you're in at this point. You're probably like in Old Pigura. You're like not quite on Winston Docks, but you are close.
Okay. Yeah, I say at this point, Virgil would say it's not very important enough. Like, no one took any damage or anything, so
Mhm.
it can wait the 5, 10, 20 minutes that it will take to get to the safe house.
Okay. Okay. Then once you guys get to the safe house itself, like the fish refinery, you park outside of there. Um, you can see that Irida and Moss are both still very much in shock, in front of you, as neither of them truly know what just happened.
What the hell was that?
Um, the crystal.
What crystal?
Uh, the far. I got a Solarian crystal and I put it on my sword and I started meditating and it might have like exploded, kind of with light.
Oh god.
Still no
Okay.
spectra. So I don't really know what's going on with her.
Wait, Murphy, the
Hmm.
the spectra symbol's gone on the sword, right?
I don't know if it's necessarily like, yeah, from a visual standpoint it would be replaced by that kind of circling nebula in the center.
If I turn the flame off, is the ball still there?
It is not, but you do see while the spectre symbol is already like shattered in that form, it seems to have splintered and shattered even more.
I think your symbol's broken, Yerida.
Vivian, texting you.
Okay.
Virgil will kind of open up his jacket a little bit, look at his gun, and hopefully find the symbol of tyrant still near the handle, just kind of looking like, oh, I hope that didn't happen to me.
Are you
Um,
still in the car? Or have you gotten out?
Somayaji dysfunction happens to 1 in 10 Prismenius every year.
Oh
I'm just
my
wondering
God.
because in Milo's Irida art, both when the sword is off and on, it has that spectra symbol. So that's why I was just wondering
Mhm.
if it was still visible.
Oh, Milo's texting me, and I'm
Okay,
scared.
fine. I can text you
Just kidding,
too.
my eyes are closed. While we have a little bit of downtime, I just want to let Freddie know that I gave him a face on my.
I did see that. I did see that. Yes.
While we're having a little bit of downtime, I just want to say happy birthday to one of the most important people I've
Oh,
ever
God.
had the.
Oh, don't fucking! I know exactly what you're gonna do.
Happy birthday to our president, Donald J. Trump. 80 years today. Oh my gosh, what a glory.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
I
Then-
hate it.
I'm sorry,
freaking hate
I
it.
misremembered something now. On your sword where that symbol of Spectra was reattached, Spectra, it is now shattered and broken in its unpowered form.
Oh shit.
Shit, Irida. What happened?
Yoda feels like sick and isn't saying a single word. You know, Murphy, with that
Yeah.
memory.
Of course.
Trink
of
will like
course.
look over it and he'll be like, "No, I'll fix it for you. You know, just some like epoxy. I could recarve it. Try. Well, not right now.
Why is Gus
Gus.
smiling like that? I'm really
You
scared.
told me chicken butt.
Live Gus for watching.
Oh.
But yeah, so Irida, you're just kind of like, are you still in the passenger seat, or have you left the car?
I'll get out of the car, but I'm. Oh. Trink, hold this for me, and I'm gonna give you my sword. Oh my god. I guess I'll take it. He's gonna play around with
Trusting
it a
him with it and not me, the other person.
He
who uses
turns on
sword?
the
little.
jetpack
The
and just starts
person that
flying
has
around,
left us
just waving
multiple
at
times
stuff.
in every mission.
My apologies, guys. I will
Uh,
need to take a call real quick, and then we'll get back into the main events. Okay, I apologize.
Okay.
No.
Into it. I'm ready to raid Dashkov Tower.
Right now, guys, immediately.
Time cut to Dashkov Tower. Okay, so what's the plan again? And we immediately cut back to when we're discussing the plan.
Yeah, it's like, all right, guys, we're here. The flashback. Okay, this is how it really happened.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Then, as you guys are headed into the
Time to get
fish refinery,
serious.
do you guys still have William's legs like handcuffed together?
Sounds fair.
I guess so.
Then who's carrying William?
I mean,
Virgil's probably dragging him by the collar.
Okay.
yeah, Trent can use the jetpack.
Oh,
I will
that's
not be
that's
using
mine.
that.
In what
ever.
way? In what way would Trink be using the
Can
jetpack?
we attach
go through an
William
open
to the
window.
jetpack and like jam the button so it just
No,
keeps
no,
going?
Virgil.
I like this idea.
Virgil.
I mean, I can if you want.
Virgil's
it's a-
dragging him by the collar.
Okay. All right. And William's just kind of allowing it. He's not fighting, he's not kicking, he's just letting himself get dragged. It's almost like a luxury for him not having to use his legs in this moment. Just being able to let the winds pass by him as you guys bring him into the fish refinery.
Look
Trink
at you
pants
being so obedient. Pantsing him in his capris. That's fucked.
awful.
He's got the fucking heart-shaped the heart
Yeah. Yeah, he does. All right, then you guys just kind of place him like into the middle of this center like factory type area that was once used to process and fillet the fish that were coming through here. Now just a empty standalone factory with nothing but dust and rubble. You guys kind of place him into the center area here as you take the mask off of William. Yes. Okay. How are you guys are you guys like putting him in a chair, or are you just letting him on the floor?
Yeah, I think we'd put him in a chair. At least Virgil would probably find a chair and toss
Put
him
it-
in.
Okay, then he's just kind of sitting there because he still has his like arms available to him. He's just not able to walk as he just grabs onto the side of the chair. Okay, so we're gonna start the interrogation or what? It feels like I'm being tortured.
Listen, you know how my methods work. You know, I'd rather not get my hands dirty. You know, but I would
course.
like to, get all I want out of you and make this as clean as possible. Where's the files, the Edward files?
The Edward files? Well, it's kind of a tricky question.
Please don't tell me you don't have them anymore.
No, I do have them. Kind of.
Please don't tell me you got them stolen from you.
Well, it's more so that I'm not really sure whether I do or do not have them at this very moment. Because, as you are all aware, now that we're in more private company, I got a little bit backstabbed back there by the Dashkov family. I was under the assumption that I was going to be rising up as the next fixer, and obviously, that is not happening. So, my current running theory is that they most likely raided my house, or at least the place I was staying, sponsored by Dashkov. And the files were at my house. So, I did keep them in a hidden place. I don't know if they found it or not.
I'm getting this feeling of deja vu.
You and me both.
Some could call it karma, yes.
Oh,
Um,
it definitely is.
But yeah. So the fate of the Edward Files is a little bit up in the air to everyone involved in this room. But
Okay.
truth be told, we don't technically need them. I mean, it's nice to have the information. It's nice to have what's rightfully yours. But for our plan to go into motion, I already have all of the information from those files in my noggin up here. We just need to
We
get
able
to
to
one of the press,
decode
the
more
code.
of it? Decode it?
I suppose if you
Because
think
some
you
of
could
it
have
was
done a better job than
redacted.
me.
I mean, I was doing fine until you took them from me.
It was my professional opinion that it was not in the best hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So run me through this plan one more time. You plan to get Valerie in the news, and then hopefully that'll bring out her mother, and then Dashkov Tower entrance.
Yes, we're gonna get
Alakazam.
Valerie's face on every single billboard, holographic billboard that we can in the city. That way, they'll have no way to ignore it. And I don't think Celine will want to ignore it, even if Dashkov does. At the very least, we'll be causing a panic in paradise, I suppose.
And how
Can I?
exactly?
Oh, never mind. No, go ahead.
No. It's your thing.
Valerie's gonna like kind of nudge over to Virgil and be like, "Where wasn't my face already plastered on the news?"
It's an excellent point. So, I mean, all of us were wanted fugitives, right? Some more than others. Why do you think now Valerie's mother would come out of the woodwork with plastering her face all over the news if it didn't work before, you know?
William kind of takes a moment looking at both of you as you ask him that question. Listen, you all got your memories wiped. Same as me. I don't think Celine knows that Valerie knows about her. As
Okay.
far as they know, your memories were completely wiped, but we all know that's not entirely true.
Hmm.
I believe that Celine thinks that Valerie has no idea that they're related or connected. I think if we can, it would almost be striking close to home, which is something that Dashkov has never truly had to deal with before. I think making it an announcement that one of these prisoners is directly related to somebody working within Dashkov Industries in any way or form puts a target on their back. One, with shareholders who are already on the edge about the prisoners in Neo Eden and how Dashkov plans on wrangling them. And two, just internal panic within Dashkov itself. You've already killed two of their family members. Don't you think they don't know about Mars yet? They are well aware of who killed Mars. And now Vulcan is dead, and it won't be too long until they know about that too. Now, I know technically you didn't kill Vulcan, but they don't know that. They're scared. You're not going to be seeing any Dashkovs on the streets anymore. They won't be making appearances in the prison anymore. They're going to be held up in their tower, afraid, and they think they're untouchable. But they're not.
And my whole face would have to be plastered, right?
Your whole face. If you would like to rather disguise yourself without that, you're free to.
I think it would be better if the planet knew what she did to me.
I'm not going to fight you on that. I agree. I think that's a good idea. It'll be more personal, anyways. And listen, you're not going to have to fight into the newsroom. I have my connections. It's not out publicly yet about what happened between me and Vulcan Dashkov. They won't be putting it out into the press that I'm some traitor for a while now. The time to strike would be tonight. To get you into Eden Press, put you in front of a camera, and blast your face towards everyone in Neo Eden, including Dashkov.
Okay. Well, I guess if that's the way it has to be, then so be it.
I know if you'd like a moment to, collect your thoughts about what you want to say, you can take it. It doesn't need to be immediately, but soon. Truthfully, I'm fine just sitting around here and enjoying your guys' company.
I think I have the words for it.
Okay. All right. Then as that is happening, Moss, now that you're back in the fish refinery, you feel yourself connected to that computer again. You still know what lives inside of it and what lives inside of you, and something is calling to you.
I don't want to go over there, guys. I'd like to let Virgil know. I'd like to like tap him on the shoulder and try and pull him aside.
Okay.
Yeah, well, what's up, Moss?
Hey man, so you know how I mentioned about the second deal? Well, it all happened because I interacted with that computer over there, and there's this weird emanation and it's calling to me again. And I'm just letting you know that I am gonna go find out what's going on with it. It's not a guarantee, but just if I zone out or anything, just keep an eye out. And
Yeah. You
I
want me
don't know
to?
if some stupid computer stuff that's happening, just get Trink over to help.
You want me to stand by you just in case, or?
No,
Want me to-
you got bigger fish to fry at the moment. But like if I'm staring into space for like over an hour or two, then just maybe see if you can
Gotcha.
do something about it.
Yeah, I got you, Moss. Don't worry, we got you covered. Go do your
Alright, cheers,
thing,
man. Alright,
partner.
I won't be making any deals.
Fist bump.
Boom. Fist bump. Alright, I'll walk over there and interact with it.
Okay. All right, Moss, as you interact with it, you suddenly like a notepad page opens up and you see typing upon the computer. Mossidon, will you allow us to speak?
Yes. I'll type back.
Okay. Then as you do that, Moss, your screen kind of buzzes over for a moment as you are now once more integrated into yourself, into that almost mind palace that you have, where the walls are nothing but gushy brain matter. And you hear, oddly, the faint stringings of a banjo off in the distance, kind of just surrounding the realm you're in, as you hear Durian's voice slowly approach forward. Moss, have you thought any more about our deal? I see you're back here again.
I've thought about it.
Have we come to an agreement?
No. I have my own plans that I want to do.
What are these plans?
Do you need to know? After all, that wouldn't change anything.
I am living in your body, so I would like to know at least whether these plans would endanger yourself and therefore I.
I think regardless of whether or not I go through with my own plan, going to this place is endangering my body, so is there
Yes,
any
but
more?
in the original plan, it at least gave me a chance at something I wanted. Now, I I get the feeling that your new plans aren't exactly in my favor.
I don't think any of my plans ever were going to be.
That was cold.
Moss, I need you to know something very simple. While you think about your plans and while I give you a bit more time to think about your agreement. I am not living in your mind, Moss. You have given yourself a warm welcome to a parasite. I am more you than you are. And if you go against that agreement, know that I will be there to stop you.
So if I walk away from this right now, you're going to do something about it?
I think you are a smart enough person to make the right call. I will wait. Because I am a big believer in second chances. And I think you'll come around to our deal in time. You will realize that it is the best and most secure option. So, no, I'm not going to immediately do something, but I will be keeping my eye on you.
Alright, well, what would you have me do then? Would I eject you onto a USB and just plug it in?
No, no, Moss, I am not something that can be put into a USB stick. I am terabytes, hundreds of terabytes of data stored in your head. You'd be plugging yourself in, and I would be transferring myself through you.
And I do that, and you completely leave me.
I completely leave you.
And would this have anything to do with my deal? Would this clear me of my debt?
I think Shemhajian can come around to these terms. We have kept you alive for this purpose, Moss. This is your destiny. At the end of the day, you are an android made for a reason and a purpose. This is your purpose.
So what happens if I die again? Am I just going to be brought back to enact a will that isn't my own?
Until it is done, We will not let your consciousness enter into the net plane, no matter what shape or fashion that means. We will spare you of death until your purpose is done.
And I suppose that when I have my answer will probably be a bit late for me to come back to this computer. So will you just be waiting?
I will be waiting, and I will know your thoughts. And when that moment comes, if you betray me, Moss, I'm taking you all down with me.
Murphy, is there like an exit that I can just dip out of just on that sentence?
I'd say you are I would allow you to make a will saving throw to try and force an exit out of this communication with Durian. Yeah.
Come on, big malls, big malls,
Alright,
big
come
malls,
on,
big malls.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's a
25.
Okay.
Nice.
With
Not
that,
bad.
Moss, you feel yourself fading from that conversation, and Durian says, "We are not done yet, but you are fading, and you are gone back into the material reality."
Go, Moss. No
Hey,
more
if he
big
had
government.
anything else he wanted to say, he should have said it before pissing me off.
Whoa.
Oh my! I'm scared. It shivers down my spine.
I'd say at that moment, Trink, you definitely would have noticed Moss just kind of standing there for definitely for a while. Moss has just been standing there, Trink, and as you approach, just as you're like approaching out of like caution and curiosity, you see him come back.
Oh, actually, I was gonna have Shrink doing something else.
What was Trink doing then?
I was gonna see if he could meditate to try and talk with Spectra about what the hell is on Milo or Yurda's sword.
Sure, sure. Then with that, Moss, you come back to reality and you are good again. Trink, you're meditating then? Are you doing it kind of alone back in that closet you were in?
Yeah, somewhere private.
Okay. Trink, I would like you to make a
I'm checking.
a religion check for me.
Oh god, I have a +1 to my religion. Can I use my labyrinth lore? Oh man.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, hero point? No. Hero point? Hero point?
How much session do we have left?
We're
Like 2 hours?
you probably like an hour, hour and a half.
I'm gonna use my hero
Didn't
point.
you use your hero point on the wrong roll before?
Yeah, what did I use my previous one
You
on?
used your hero point on the advantage roll.
Oh yeah. Okay, I feel like that's a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very better.
My +1 religion.
Then with that, Trink, as everyone else is out in the main like fish refinery, you have holed yourself up into this closet. You are revealed that like stitching that you made of that Yajitus robe as you begin praying and meditating. Who are you trying to reach out to?
Ooh, that's a good point. Can I even reach out to other deities besides Spectra?
Technically, you can try. I would say it would change the DC of your religion check if it was anyone but Spectra.
No, I'm just gonna try Spectra.
Okay.
I don't know any of these other gods.
Okay. Then, as you're in that room, you see the different tarps and the blankets starting to move again within here as you see that shadow begin to form, though it does not step very close, but you can see just the end snout, you can see almost like the wetness of its nose that some wolves and dogs have. You see it just peering out within that faint light from the darkness. Trink.
Spectrum? I know you asked me to protect Irida, but I don't know what I'm doing. There's this purple thing on her sword. Your little symbol on there. It's like cracked. It's shattered to pieces, pretty much. I offered to fix it, but I'm not sure that resin's gonna do much. what do I do? It was this crystal, and I think that it started burning one of my friend's hands. I wasn't really paying attention, so I didn't know it was so bad. I started talking about a snake, I think.
Trink, you need to learn a very vital lesson when you're talking to a Somayaji, and that is to let them speak. Did their sword break the symbol of Spectra? It broke.
Yeah, it's all shattered.
Then something bad is gonna happen again. I can give you no guidance beyond the fact that the drift is a plane which has been fractured and ruined by the same powers you are currently going up against. And the closer you get to these powers, the more dangerous this fracturing will become. What do you need from me, Trink?
I need to know what to do. How to protect her. I don't know what I'm even protecting them against.
Trink, I will give you one bit of advice. The only bit of advice I'm allowed to give you. That is, in your act of protecting Irida, you may find yourself becoming tunnel visioned on Irida. But I want you to understand, Trink, that the most important thing you can do in the coming days is when the past comes back to face you, you need to face it back. Not Irida's past, yours. Because that is the thing that will endanger Irida, is you. I cannot say any more to you, Trink, and I hope my advice has helped you.
Thank you. Thank you, Spectra.
And you will not hear from me until your trials have ended. And she fades back as that darkness billows and the tarp falls again.
Interesting. I have a lot to think on.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. Then beyond that, as people have gone off into the little hidey holes and done their own little things, Irida, is there anything particular you are doing in this moment back at the fish refinery?
Um, really just sulking in their own memory and staying far away from the sword.
Okay. Okay. Then with that, as you guys congregate back together, William looks at you, Valerie. I need one more thing from you, if this is going to work. And she looks at the rest of the group. This is truly more of a unanimous thing than anything. But I can't walk into that newsroom with handcuffs around my feet if they're going to believe that I'm there on important business. I'm not just saying that because these handcuffs are uncomfortable and make it look like I just left a certain type of establishment, but also because I'm trying to help you.
Valerie is going to look over at Virgil. I think he is the one who should be making this decision.
Yeah, same with Trink.
Virgil will kind of mentally command Dante to sit on William's shoulder.
Oh, I meant to ask you about that, Virgil. This is a nice, mighty fine bird you got here.
Thanks. I found it on the road one day and decided to make it my own. You know how things go with that.
Of
Anyways, it's not meant to just be a display piece. If I catch a whiff, a scent, if I even hear a whisper that you are planning on doing what you like to do and be a rotten son of a bitch, he will tell me, and you will not be on this material plane much longer.
He smiles at that. You got yourself a deal. Now uncuff me.
Virgil will
Okay,
pull out his gun and shoot the chain between his the cuffs.
Okay.
Dude,
Destroying,
Trink was gonna
destroying
use
those
that.
handcuffs.
I forgot. Wait, I forgot the drink stuff. That's my bad.
So
I'm
Virgil,
sorry, I forgot
Virgil's
the
about to
drinks.
do it, then
No,
he
no, no, no.
remembers.
Oh wait, sorry.
Jumps in
I
front of
forgot.
him.
I
No!
forgot. Sorry. You have your
Drink takes
tender
the
nat
bullet.
ahead of you,
Ah!
Drink, with the.
I guess he'll hack up the key and he'll unlock it.
Okay.
Do you keep the key in your stomach?
Don't worry.
That's one
Okay.
kinky ass shit you and Yurida get up to.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Then Trink, you unlock the
Mhm.
handcuffs on Virgil's okay. As William kind of like kicks his feet up in the air, enjoying the fact that he can move his legs separately from each other again. As he gets up. Okay. Are you guys ready to you know, lose any shred of, independence and, anonymity?
I'd like to just pull everyone aside for a sec, if that's okay.
William's like, oh,
Just
sure.
team chat.
Team huddle.
Yeah, team huddle. All right, everyone, huddle over here.
Let's see what you got to say.
Trick will keep
Mouse.
like glancing over at William.
All right. So I know you guys have had your questions when it comes to what we're gonna do when it comes to getting on the apple. You know, we don't have Edward, and we haven't been able to come up with a better plan. So I'm not really sure what you guys thought was gonna happen on the apple. Did anyone just think we were gonna like run into Goliath and hopefully steal Edward or something?
I was aware of the option that we had, which is why I wasn't concerned with Monroe passing from this mortal coil, going to the dead waste in the stars, as they say. I understand that you do have another option available, Moss, and I know that I know that I said specifically no more deals with devils, but like I said before, what's better than the devil you don't know? The devil you do.
Well, Virgil,
I didn't
today
mess
you
it up
made a
this
deal with
time.
the devil, so I think it's time that I maybe make one too.
Yeah.
So I've been given an option and I don't like it, but I figure since this will affect all of us, I want to get your guys' opinions. So remember that giant snake that kind of killed me and then took over my body and kind of harassed you guys for a little bit? Jurian. So
Vaguely.
Remember him
it
very well.
still lives on within me, and part of fulfilling my deal, which was made a long time ago, is to upload or hook myself up to the Apple and let Jurian upload himself to the Apple to gain control and I assume expand his control outside the net plane and maybe merge the planes of existence. I'm not really sure how he's specifically going to do that, but I do know that it's kind of dooming maybe all of life if this happened. But if I were to blame anyone, I'd be blaming the people who made the net plane. You know, but I mean, I guess our only options are we can try and get Edward if we get an opportunity and just pray he doesn't turn on us, or we get someone who also may work with us, but it's within their best interest to work with us, and maybe get out of here. I don't know. We don't have good options, but I want to know what you guys think because this isn't just me, and it'd be selfish if I took the reins on this. So, questions, if that's all right.
I mean, I think I prefer the Edward plan, as much as I hate to say it. We don't
I have-
know
Yeah,
on us. He really could just still be just data in a chip, there could really be no Edward personality in there. But with the Damons, it's kind of a guarantee something terrible is gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Um,
There was a saying someone I used to know would say, if I had to choose between two lesser evils, I'd rather not choose at all, but unfortunately we do not have that luxury.
I mean, we don't have to choose. I mean, there's no, nobody has to get on the apple.
so I mean, what do you expect us to do? We'd put everything out there. We'd climb all the way to the top just to be trapped. We wouldn't have
Saying
anywhere to
there's
go. It would be like suicide. We might as well just sit out our days here.
I want to burn it all to the ground, so I don't think there is the option of just doing nothing. At least for me.
We burn it all to the
I
ground, and then what? Is everyone just content with sitting there and burning with it, or is there no hope?
Can I look for William real quick just to make sure he's
He's still there. He's still there.
Drink's talking and he's looking over every time.
Valerie, what did you want to say?
I I've talked to that snake guy a couple of times. I mean, he ate moss because of me. So I feel like Moss has always made the good decisions in this group. And I think he's making the right one now. And I don't think it would be great to put Edward into the apple after having to kill him twice. I mean, this guy just doesn't seem to die, and we might as well let his data chip burn when we get off this planet along with it, I don't know. I never thought the Edward plan was a great plan because there's so many things that could go wrong, and yeah, I don't know. I think Moss is making the right decision.
Well, I mean, now I ask, will those against still go with us, knowing the route that might be taken? Irida, Trink?
Fuck. Um,
It's whack, man.
I
wherever
the
the wind
best-
takes me in the end.
I think I
Yeah.
agree with Valerie. I don't want to bring Edward back. He's already smart as is. I'm sure. Oh man, I don't even know.
I mean, maybe the loss of his consciousness was the upload to that chip, then he would have a real vendetta against us. I mean, look, I understand you guys want to burn it all down, and I'm fully on board with that. And this world hasn't exactly been kind to us, so I say maybe now is about the time to take the most destructive paths and not be so kind back.
I think it's our best
So,
shot.
yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to fill you guys in so that everyone had an idea of what we were going in on. And if anything does happen to me, whether I lose control again or something, just Murphy.
Hamas is speaking
Does-
directly to the GM.
Does the bomb in my chest?
I'm well aware of it, yeah.
Would you say I
Fine.
can hook it up to a external detonator? Like I could just rig something like now?
Sure. You could
Well,
do that.
okay. All right. Then can we just for funny plot points there, I already have one.
Sure. Sure. I'd say like
Alright,
if Moss
then-
is, like throughout this time has been working on that. Sure.
Yeah. Well, then I'll walk up to Virgil and I'll put the detonator in his hand and I say, everyone here is going to hesitate on making the called decision. So Virgil, if anything bad happens to me or looks like it's going to happen to me, I need you to act quicker than everyone else. No saving, nothing. If you get a glimpse that something about this plan is wrong and you can't tell me in time, then act on behalf of everyone else.
Lord, all the kingdom come. I'll do my best, Moss, for you. But just know, if I have the choice, the opportunity to make sure that you don't go down a blaze of glory, I'm gonna take that 99% of the time.
Well then, I hope you're right 99% of the time.
I usually am. And he will put the detonator to his coat. Feels like 1,000-pound weight on his chest right now, but he will carry it regardless for the sake of his friend.
We ready to go on the news?
Yeah, I've always had a dream of being a newscaster in my youth.
I mean, we don't need to be there, right?
We're gonna go
I
there
mean, like,
to
we could
support
all
our
skip.
friend.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean, like,
Friend?
we should.
Oh my
probably
god, call me
follow
his
him, no?
Our compatriot.
friend.
Aw.
Since someone just had to mention it.
William kind of
Sorry.
butts in at that point. I think it might be in the best interest. Sorry, I didn't mean to be like listening in or anything. I think it would be in the best interest if all of you were there. I don't know when the news about me is going to break out. And if one of you is just in that news building by yourself when it does, you might be fucked. I'd say a united front is better than a separated one right now.
That's fair, and I doubt this will be a safe house for us much longer now that Monroe looks up to the sky, dancing with the stardust and the great dead wastes. Actually, fuck that guy.
Can I just can I look down whilst he's saying that?
Yeah.
But not like in a solemn way, like in a Virgil's looking the wrong way.
And
his
William
essence has returned to the drift.
William kind of
Please,
like
Dad, you put-
William kind of like scrunches his brow. I'm sorry, what happened to Monroe?
Oh, iced him. He's gone.
Oh
You ice
shit.
him?
Yeah, Goliath
Okay.
will not be happy about that.
No, you
That's
guys
why
are making more and more enemies by the day, but that's okay.
I guess
okay.
A little bit
technically
of
we didn't
stolen
kill him,
valor there.
right?
Virgil.
Yeah. Well, I never fail to take credit for a kill.
Well,
Go big or go home,
someone's gonna take credit,
Technically,
I
we
guess I'll
did.
have to.
We did. We're directly responsible. We did tie him up and toss him to the folks who were gonna kill him. That's like, it's like getting mad at someone for feeding the animals.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, then
Anyways,
William kind of steps forward. And side note, if you guys are walking in there, I'd hollow skin some suits on, or dresses, whatever you'd like. You guys look a little rough.
what, my business dress ain't good enough for your friends in Nebula Plaza?
I just think they might question me a little bit if I come in with some riffraff.
Right.
I think he's saying we stink, Virgil.
I think it's just drink.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
yeah,
couldn't
my
tell
bad.
over the smell of brimstone in the room, but oh well.
Then
The fish.
William activates his own hollow skin, and you see him dress up in this very black and white suit that he has on. His beard becomes a little bit more kempt. He looks a little more stylish than he did after he had just gotten his legs mangled, and
Is that like a thing people do commonly? Instead of dressing up, they just use the hollow skins to dress up?
It's definitely if you live on that side of the law, it's more convenient if you already have one.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless we want to go on like a prom shopping trip,
Prom,
you know,
yeah,
a little
dress
bunch
shopping.
shop.
Episode, shopping episode.
Oh yeah, right before the big
Yay.
event. Yeah. Okay.
No. Virgil will hollow skin himself, very similar in style to William. His mustache will look more kempt.
Okay.
But the hat stays. The hat always
Of
stays,
course.
and it's same roughed up state.
Okay.
You know, it's important to him, so it would be disingenuous to not keep it the same.
Of course.
Moss is not gonna hollow skin, and he's gonna stay in his doctor's outfit out of
Okay.
pride for his own
Yeah.
goals.
His career.
Okay.
Sprinkle dress up as fancy as he ever has, which is probably some punk band T-shirt and blue jeans.
William
my
kind of like
fucking
side
God.
You have
eyes
option
you.
for every clothes.
He side eyes you, Trink. You don't got any other like thoughts in your head? You're just that.
Do you want to
Think-
recommend something?
I mean,
I
like
think
a
you'd look
suit.
good with a vest, Trink.
A vest.
Yeah.
Like a denim with metal spikes. I think that'd kick ass.
No, a little more fancier than
Something
that.
proper.
No, just match our vibe, Trink. Just make it easy for everyone. And besides, you already got a reference.
Fine.
Fine. What does Trink wear now?
Fine.
He'll wear something similar to Virgil
Okay.
or William, but he looks extremely uncomfortable. Like he's like shifting his shoulder and he's like picking at the fabric.
Trink, you do realize it is an illusion, right? It's not, you're not actually wearing.
It looks so wrong. It looks so wrong.
Just
Okay.
suck it in, man.
Then with that, you guys head off towards Eden Press. And William is able to call in some favors here when it comes to rides and such. He calls in like a proper limousine that parks a little bit farther away as you guys kind of head into the back. William grabs like a few glasses for each of you and pours them. I'm not too worried about the bill you guys hike up because I promise by tomorrow all of these luxuries will be taken from me. So enjoy the limousine and the alcohol while you can. We're partying tonight. Okay.
Valerie's gonna look over at Moss and like look back at the drinks and be like, "Fuck."
Frank will definitely take some.
Drink will take one. Okay.
There's
Now
something
this
to
is
smoke, he'll take.
this is some fine drinks here. Okay. This isn't the cheap riprap you get from the bars and the taverns around here. Okay. This is exotic stuff coming from off planet.
He just
So-
takes it like a shot.
Yeah.
You're just gonna take two.
Virgil abstains because of his own personal philosophy that he doesn't drink until the job is done.
Sure.
And
sure.
I assume William would know that. I don't know if he would still hand him a
Yeah,
drink,
I don't think
but-
William would even offer it to you, Virgil. I don't think William does. I think he just offers it to everyone else. He's about to
Except for
offer
Moss,
it.
I hope.
Well, yeah, except for Moss. He almost offers it to you, Valerie, and then is like, and takes it away.
Wait,
Omen can have my share.
Smoke whatever you want. I truly do not give a shit about the quality that we leave this limousine in. I truly don't.
Okay, he'll smoke that.
The driver
Okay.
just looks back.
The William goes in and like gives him like a stack of credits. Don't worry about it. Your life is fine. Nothing's gonna. You're good.
No,
He'll
he's just
mash it
he
through
pulls
everyone.
down the he starts smelling like a weird stench of smoke, so he rolls down the window and he just sees a fire in the back.
Oh, fuck, I'm
grab
so
onto my
fired.
pencil and start praying again?
Sure, you can. Yeah. You wanna.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. All right. Then you guys continue driving along, drinking to your heart's content. William kind of like is there. So, Virgil, while we are in a momentary space of peace and tranquility between the two of us, what have you guys been up to lately? I mean, I've heard about your adventures, your criminals, you're wanted by pretty much everyone. But I'd like to hear some stories, huh? Let me in on that low life.
Right, because you wouldn't touch
Wow,
that
what
shit with a
part of-
10-foot pole.
It just gets boring living up here in the clouds. I'd like to step my feet on the dirt.
Well, here, I'll tell you this fun one that that happened to me a month or two ago.
He looks around at
Let's
all you
see.
guys like, oh, I'm so excited.
Well, I had to bunk with Moss for a bit, and
Ooh.
well, yeah, Nakura got pissed because that's not something we have to get into right now. Anyways,
Sure.
whilst Moss was off doing his doctor thing, I had some things in his fridge. I found because he doesn't eat, but I have to eat.
Oh, obviously.
Anyways, I had this takeout from a few nights before, and I had opened it up, and it had gone like terribly, terribly sour, and there was a strange creature inside, and I had to fucking take out my gun. I had to shoot it up a few times, and it was sorry, Moss. That's why you actually had some bullet holes in your fridge before. This is new to him as well.
Moss is like, I own a fridge.
Anyways, I had to, and it didn't die the first time, right? I shot it like 3 times. I had to quickly reload, and it scampered off, and I was hunting it down while Moss was at work. And eventually I did get it right after a few hours of despair and trials and tribulations, and well, it was just it was something fucked up, let me tell you. Anyways, I had properly dispatched it as one
story's not
does,
done?
and the story's not done. It is now though.
It's never done. It's never done.
There's the moral of the story is no matter how good or bad things end up, don't leave them in the fridge, because then it'll go bad, it'll go sour.
Like that banana I had.
You had a banana in the fridge?
No, on the counter.
You had a banana on the counter?
Well, I had one.
Did you eat it? That shit's
No,
probably so bad now, Drink. That shit's probably moldy as fuck.
I kept it in there as like a reference for all of my parts because my measuring tape broke, so I'd measure it against this banana.
A banana for
Oh.
scale?
Yes.
So if you were to measure something, you'd say it's like 5 bananas tall.
Are you 5 bananas tall, Trink?
I think he's like 2.
Okay, I'm 6 bananas tall.
Is that rounding up from 5.25 nanometers tall?
Yeah, because that's your IQ, 5.2.
Listen.
That's respectable. Hold
li-
on. As a
listen,
doctor,
listen.
that's very respectful. We don't shame.
That was a nice little story. A little lame, if I'm being frank with you. I was expecting more like telling me, how you killed Mars Dashkov, or any of the other big exploits you guys have been through. That feels a little lame in comparison.
And like
That
his
one's
jovial
something that mutated
expression
werewolf.
just
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not at all what happened.
Well, I don't know the story. I don't know the story. That's why I want to know. I want to know the truth. Don't we all want to know the truth here? Oh,
something like that. Yeah, here I'll tell you the one about the werewolf. You know Saber, who used to play in Orisha's with Edward.
Saber.
Do we
I-
really have to
I
talk
never
about
really,
Saber?
I really never got to know their names. Sorry.
Main guy, singer, I believe. I don't really give a fuck. Not important for the sake of the
Of the
story.
Regal.
Anyways, thank you, Valerie. Anyways, he had apparently been turned into a lichen. Shocker, I know. He had these fucking eyes implanted in his skull, and well, we had to chase him down through the alleyways and streets, and we had to like start shooting through crowds of folks, and no one was hurt. I don't know how. We got some fancy shooters in this limousine, and he will gesture to Trink because he was shooting into active crowds of people with his turret.
He was, yeah.
Anyways, I don't think Irida wants me.
Oh, there everyone goes.
I'm still here.
Wait, I'm here. I can hear you.
It's
Everyone
Oh,
else is
oh,
gone.
It's
is it
just
just
Bree
me?
and Gus. It's just Bree and Gus right now.
Oh,
Oh, Bree and
Oh,
Gus
that's
are
so weird.
back.
Why did that break?
They're
Yeah,
back.
I mean, I don't.
Murphy, for me, I thought you broke too.
No, I'm
Yeah,
here.
Murphy just sits incredibly
I
still.
don't know. I don't know what happened.
It's being weird. Okay, but yeah,
Let me check the
William
Discord down detector real quick.
William kind of like
Sorry. go.
I see that's a little bit more up my alley. I understand if you don't want to get into too much of the details. You guys are wanted criminals after all.
Oh, you know, I will. He was gross. Okay, he was like this mangy. He looked like a dog.
Well, that's not
Okay.
exactly the
Trink
details I
was
was
just
talking about.
jealous.
Who fucks the blind
Trink
guy?
was just jealous.
Whoa, I'm not
Jealous
jealous.
of jealous of
I'm just
what?
saying, there's
Saber?
nothing to be jealous of. I'm just saying, who fucks a blind guy? A blind mangy
This
mutt.
was months ago.
Okay.
Why do you still bring it up, Trink?
Wait,
Oh.
Trink,
They
you
brought
wanted
it
to
up.
fuck Saber?
No. Irida.
Yeah,
No,
that's what it sounds like.
I didn't want to fuck
Oh,
either.
so Trink and Irida are a
No.
thing.
No,
No, absolutely not.
With them, it's
Oh,
And he's
no,
like,
you're
complicated.
he's like,
honestly.
oh my god, no.
I was under the impression that y'all were an item. Y'all just didn't want to talk about it.
You like touching Irida's tail. I mean,
Oh, touching
that's not
tails,
what
that's
And I don't
intimate.
like
You guys,
that.
no, you guys are
Mm.
perverts.
He's a creep.
What? We're perverts?
us?
How about you look at
That's not with the
her?
handcuffs. What?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
let's
I
not
would
fucking
like to know
handcuffs.
why you have those handcuffs.
Where did you come from?
What do you guys care about a guy's personal likes? You know, like there's
Well-
Like
nothing.
fluffy handcuffs.
No, plenty
Wait,
of people do.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I have a question. Were the handcuffs Trink sized, or were the handcuffs like normal human proportions?
They were
sized?
normal human
'Cause they-
proportions.
And they were
Trink!
So they can't be.
Drink you dog.
bro.
Oh.
But, I mean, they're not for me. I'm not like, you know, I'm a man. I'm a man.
Oh, so you okay? So
Oh,
you're
you had to
not-
deepen your
Yeah,
voice
no,
for
you
that.
dog.
Okay.
Whoa. Where did
I
You guys
think
are, like,
we
never apart.
I think we're having an impromptu therapy
Us,
session
we're back.
right now.
Yep.
The silence is deafening.
It is deafening.
I don't want you to have my sword. Can I have my sword back?
Yeah, you can have your sword back.
Look, Trink, if you
Well-
have any questions about this kind of stuff, you can come straight to me. I'm a professional.
Mom?
Moss doesn't know the first thing about those kind of activities. I know plenty. If
I'm-
you need any advice,
Oh,
please
Virgil,
do
I-
hit me up.
You're dirty dog, Virgil, I know.
What can I say?
Can we
when
change the topic? I don't like
yeah,
this.
you know what? I was just about to ask. Billy,
Sure.
how are things? Well, like you said, you were in contact with Sammy and the rest of them. How they doing?
Right. About that.
Oh, was that a lie?
They kind of cut me off. Don't
Color me
laugh at
surprised.
that. Don't laugh at that. Listen, it was a mutual thing. I wanted to come to Neo Eden because I felt like we were just sitting on our asses out there in the concrete wastes, and I didn't feel like our business was going to be prosperous with the new events unfolding. And
Right.
it was largely once I got in contact with Edward. That was the beginning of it. And then once Edward died, that was kind of, when I decided that things in Neo Eden were going to be changing and I wanted to be a part of it.
Mhm.
And Sammy specifically did not agree with that. So I did lie. I haven't been in contact with them probably since around the time Edward died.
Mm.
So in a way, Virgil, we're kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, just like old days when we would come to this city and, I'd help you with your stuff and I'd go around doing my thing.
Exactly. I really don't understand why we were supposedly rivals against each other this whole time. I feel like we actually have a common goal here.
Listen, you know why we were at odds with one another. Because of exactly how you handled that situation, how everyone else handled that situation.
Oh yeah, that situation. None of these people in here know what the fuck you're talking about.
For the
All
best.
yours.
They don't need to know.
I can tell a fun story about Virgil.
No, that's
Ooh,
quite a word.
boy. And Virgil's gonna kick her, or Valerie's gonna kick her feet up.
We don't
There
know a lot
was
about you.
Well,
there
no, I mean, if people want to
was
keep things private.
once upon a time when
Oh my
Virgil
God.
he had a normal arm. And I don't know what tales Virgil has spun, if he's spun any, about how he got
Ooh,
that
Billy,
cybernetic arm.
don't you dare.
He looks at you. I'd like you to make an intimidation check, Virgil.
Oh, I'm so good at intimidation.
It's a nat
I'm
20, I'll
willing.
be really
I'm
impressed.
willing to use all my hero points for this shit.
Oh, what did I say? What did I say?
Oh
What
my
did
You
I
God.
say?
you say that, Virgil, and immediately William
Damn it.
you can believe whatever he's told you. And
He
William
told us that
sets
he
his
was
drink down.
in a fierce battle with some warrior, and that he got it sliced off right before he was about to kill the guy. Is that true? Is that what happened?
I never said any of that.
You can see
If I
William
did
like
tell,
brimming with the like he wants to say it so bad, but he looks at Virgil and he just some secrets are best kept hidden.
if y'all really want to know, I lost it in a bar fight. Someone threw a grenade. I threw it back, and unfortunately, my arm got caught in the blast, and that's what happened.
See, he's a real hero.
Can I roll a
Yeah.
perception?
I was
Sure.
just about to say
You
that.
can roll a perception check.
Both of us or just Valerie?
Both of you is fine.
Agreed.
Would you? Here, I will make my roll as well, but I will make it a secret or a private GM roll between the two of us, me and
Okay.
Murphy, so that you guys can't see what I'm rolling.
Okay.
Boo.
It's probably deception, guys.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Oh, I'm hero pointing that.
Oh, it's
Did he
another
get-
nat 20. It's
You got
another
another
nat 20.
20?
There's no way.
Are we
Read it
gonna?
and fucking weep, baby. I'll send a screenshot. Not of the skill, but you know.
It's just gonna say deception.
Oh my god.
Virgil seems to be telling the truth.
Oh my god.
It doesn't seem like he's telling the truth because he can't hide his fucking smile.
You can see William and Virgil both. There's like an underlying thing here where they are both playing their own games. It's like a social spider web between the two of them specifically. The rest of you seem completely left out of it. But in that way, William kind of smiles at you, Virgil, and waits for you to smile back.
His lip will curl up a little bit as he kind of averts his gaze, trying to not say anything too much to where people would try and start digging into his the validity of his statement.
Sure. And just at that moment, the limousine pulls up outside
I had more
of
questions.
Eden. Oh, then I'm sorry.
No, it's
Mossy.
okay. No,
Okay.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Then the
Not
limousine
important.
pulls up to Eden Press as William adjusts himself. All right, we are here. Valerie, if you would like to take the charge, you can, but I understand if you want to lay low until your time to shine.
I like the motto "Go big or go home." So
Okay, I'll be right beside you. Don't you worry. I'll do most of the talking, of course, but we'd like to show your face around here. It's far too easy nowadays for people to chalk things up to generational images. It's good to know that you were seen here before it goes live. As he kind of, yes.
Sorry, I just realized, could I actually have done something during the limousine ride?
Oh, sure. What would you like to have
Because
done?
it's longer than 10 minutes, right?
Oh, yes.
Would you pretty please allow me to use read omens now? Because I feel like I've tried like 3 different sessions.
Okay. Sure, Moss. I'd allow you to
okay.
use root omens.
Now, guys, I have a question. We can either know about the apple, or we can know about getting into Dashkov towers and stuff like that. Which one do you guys want to know about? Or get a cryptic clue on?
Let's get the apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Me and you,
Apple
Lulu.
it
Let's
is.
go.
Murphy, apple us away.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Before Freddy rolls, do you think I could also use my
I also have the spell read omens.
hobnobber? Because
What
we
is
were having a
hobnobber?
conversation and it's
no.
about gathering information.
Okay, what type of information would you want to be gathering from this conversation?
I was kind of just hoping to give an advantage for Moss, but
Okay.
Oh,
if
it
I
doesn't.
can't
It's
do
not a
that,
roll.
Yeah, it's
oh,
not
it's not a roll.
Yeah, it's less so like a
Oh,
conversational thing and more so like he's getting a premonition almost through a cryptic clue.
okay.
God
Yeah, I
I'll,
kind of
himself
just.
is.
I'll do it for
knew, you know?
Virgil. I'll do it for
Okay.
Virgil. I got
Okay.
competition.
Okay, then
What,
you
what,
can.
what exactly are you trying to do with your hobnobber here?
Well, I don't know.
Are you trying to
I
gain
feel
more
like
information like about William here?
his
Like his deal?
their relationship.
Okay. Okay. Then you can before we get onto you, Moss and Sir Valerie, you can make a
Oh, cool.
gather
Okay.
information.
It's just a normal like roll, no blind. Oh, it's a blind GM roll no matter what.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder, Freddie. I just
No.
I didn't know everything about Virgil
Murphy needs
possible.
Murphy needs time to write up this cryptic clue, so I will.
Yeah,
I
I
will.
need to get an
no,
I
I
Heart
already,
Virgil
I've had
Blockhand
this
shirt.
planned, Freddie. Don't you worry. I was waiting for you to use this on the
Yippee.
apple.
Well, I have tried using it the last 2 sessions, but you just never give me the chance.
I'm sorry. All right. With that, Valerie, looking between Virgil and William, you can tell that while they are right now on relatively good terms, it is largely a facade. They, at their heart, truly are enemies. They want the same things, and you can tell that that's been a common theme between the two of them, is wanting the same things, but doing it different ways. And you can tell both of them have a vendetta against the WDC and the Phoenix Federation. You could tell that William's anger towards them was real. And you can tell that they both want to burn them down. But in this moment, you can see that William would be willing to give up Virgil for that goal. He would be more than willing.
Not my cowboy.
And while there is that connection, you know deep down that honestly either one of them would probably stab the other in the back. Virgil,
Oh, definitely.
yes. Both of them are two sides of the same coin. That's what you can tell here. And that car ride, even without that, probably gave that away pretty easily. But you, Valerie, that is like the implications you can get from that conversation. And you know Virgil well enough to know that if William reacts any way similar to how Virgil does towards people and stuff, that they are gonna butt heads eventually, even if right now they're playing nice. But okay.
I do not put them in a room alone together.
You can't
With
say
that-
that. You can't say that.
With that, Moss, you throughout this time you're using read omens here,
Yes.
and you get one kind of premonition.
Oh, let's lock in.
There will be 3 ways before you. There will be your path, there will be the Damon's path, and there will be Edward's path. But you know that no matter what you choose, there will be a sacrificial lamb. And you can see vaguely visions of 5 silhouettes. Nothing too specific, but it's lacking a 6th. And that is
Can I tell
the
the like
omen.
the sizes of the the silhouettes? Can I, like, is it like
I
really
will allow you
vague
to make a
or
perception check with a DC of 30.
holy fuck? Okay,
Can this be non-blind just so we can see?
yes. Can I please? So just in case I can use my hero
Sure.
point.
Sure. I will allow
Alright,
it to be
guys,
not
lock the
blind.
fuck in.
Due to the
Lock the
specifics of the
fuck in.
spell, I'll say,
Natural
you know.
20. Natural 20.
Come on, come on,
I think I
Moss,
know
find
the.
a way.
I think I know the costs, but I'm willing to make it. Let's fucking. That was terrible.
Oh.
I'd like to use a hero point on that.
Run
Sure.
that back, run
Okay,
that back.
Sure.
Run it, run it back,
Remember,
run it
back.
you
Okay,
can only use
hold
one
on,
hero
I need
point,
to-
so
I
this
need
is your, you know.
Yep, this is it. This is it. Can't use nothing else. Okay, jogging on the spot. Give me a sec. Okay.
Come on.
Alright, come on.
Let's see it.
Come on, I need to know the cost. Tell me the cost.
Holy shit! Holy fuck!
When it comes down to it,
Holy
all
shit!
shit!
Yes, nice.
Hold on.
Moss.
Wait. Before you tell me that answer, I need this GIF. One sec. I'm so hyper. I can't remember his name.
Computer sound like
Um,
it.
Full YouTube record. That was a nat 20.
For those who are audio, for our audio and
Audio
podcast
listeners
listeners,
only.
yeah, I
Moss
just-
just
I-
pull a natural 20.
The song plays too, yes.
yeah, I just
So
need that.
I will
Thank
say,
you.
even with a natural 20, you're not able to specify specifically like one silhouette, you know. But you can definitely whittle it down. You can see, and again, I want to preface this that read omens cannot assume decisions made. It can only tell you a general future that it thinks is like the most likely scenario to come out of this. So even, you know, with what it's about to tell you, it can be changed. It's not set in stone what is said here. And I'd say, actually, I changed my mind. With a natural 20, you can see the exact silhouette missing. You can see 5 silhouettes. 2 of them smaller than the others. One of them looks kind of like a raccoon, the other a skittermander.
Trick is safe, thank goodness.
Omen and Trink.
Drink, you get a rose.
And you can see 3 of the taller figures, which you recognize the silhouettes of immediately. There is yourself. There is Valerie. And there is Irida.
No! We gotta change that, guys.
And Moss, as you come back, you lock eyes immediately with Virgil, just at the moment that he's trying to hide that smirk from William. As William then is like, all right, guys, get your suits together. It's time to put on a show. As he kind of leads you guys all out of the limousine, and he pats the driver, and he's like, this might be the last time I ever see you, so, you know, good luck in life. Have fun. And he closes the window as you guys are walking into Eden Press. Moss, what are the thoughts in your head right now as everyone is going on without?
I would like to play my monologue.
Monologue?
Token, actually,
Okay.
on Moss. Yeah.
Then
let's
Moss,
hear
what are the
Moss's
thoughts
thoughts.
in your head after seeing that vision?
Wait, I have to. Wait, what's a monologue token?
Okay, so a monologue token is something any of you guys can use to force another player to say like what their character is thinking in that moment. It's out of character.
Okay. Alright.
Like it's not like you're sharing it technically with the players. It's just above table. What is Moss thinking right now?
Something bad is going to happen to Virgil, and I need to find a way to stop it.
Okay. And that is all that's running through your head, Moss, is something bad is going to happen to Virgil, and you need to find a way to stop it. As you guys continue into Eden Press, he kind of like stands side by side with you, Valerie. Now, listen, you're not media trained or anything, so I'm not expecting you to be a perfect saint on the news today. Okay, if anything, I kind of want you to be a little more real. Okay, you throw a curse word in there if you want to, you know.
Stop. Don't refer to saint. I know what I'm doing. I've
not
had
a
years to decide what I want to say to her. So
okay.
we
Then
can skip the chat.
he understands. He understands. He steps back and he starts talking to like other people as they're like confused on why you guys specifically are here. And I think William definitely makes a point of being like, don't hide your faces, let them see you. You know, like William is not trying to hide you guys in their presence from being here, and he's explaining it to them. And while they do look at you guys with a general fear, William guides you through as you guys eventually head up into the elevator, all kind of cramped together as William is kind of looking at all of you guys.
Wait, Murphy, I have a
Hmm.
question.
Okay.
Do you think I was gonna have Valerie take off her mask the moment she like got out of their car? Do
Sure.
you think that would be okay? I wouldn't get shot on sight or anything.
I'd say with Willie, like probably I'd say the safer bet is as soon as you enter the building. Like
Okay,
yeah, once you
I'll
enter
do
the
that
building,
then.
Valerie, you take off your mask and everyone can see the shape of your face. What is underneath that mask? As you guys head up the
Murphy,
elevators, yes.
before we get into the elevator, I'm really sorry.
Sure.
I should have
No,
said
no,
this
no, no.
before.
It's okay.
As William steps back from Valerie, Virgil will come up from behind her and he will kind of have his hand, his non-cybernetic hand on her shoulder, and he will give her a reassuring pat. You got this. And I will note this specifically for Bree.
Okay.
Every single time that they have made contact, Virgil has used his cybernetic arm. So this is a very interesting contrast of the smooth, cold metal to the warm, rough, and calloused hands of his normal hand. And he's just giving you a reassuring pat, just telling you, you have got this.
Okay.
And then he will step back again as he lets her do her thing.
Okay.
Do you want me to explain anything or
Actually,
okay?
I'd say as the elevator ride's going up, I would like to specifically hone in on you, Valerie, after what happened with Virgil, after what you learned about them two, and as you're going up to conceivably speak to your mother. What is going through Valerie's head right now as she's riding up that elevator in
You're Murphy
silence?
using the monologue on me.
Yeah.
I feel like Valerie is not a touchy person. Every time someone extends a hand to her, she doesn't take it. It's
Mhm.
obvious. I think every time that someone has tried to help her up, she's been like, I got it.
Yeah.
So feeling a warm hand on her sickly, gross looking skin, because assuming she's also dressed up for this,
Mhm.
it feels weird. It's like, she's not used to it. So it causes her to flinch a little. But I feel like when she realized it was Virgil, I think she kind of just nods her head and like, okay, I think I got this. I feel a little more confident. And I think before Virgil steps away, I feel like Valerie is going to like quietly mutter to him and be like, don't let him get into your head after what she's realized with him and William. So she kind of just mutters that and then she goes straight forward.
Okay. And as you're going up the elevator, you're thinking about your mother and the pain. And you remember being under that light, that almost surgical light that's blinding like the sun. You remember the pain because they didn't put you under anesthesia. They didn't numb the pain. They didn't see you as something that could even experience pain. You were nothing to them. And you remember seeing your mother, and she puts a hand upon your cheek just above where it's been opened as they're putting the cybernetics in. And you can see she's trying there in that moment and looks you in the eyes. Valerie, it's gonna be okay. The pain's gonna be over soon. And you see her stop as she looks at you and any of that motherly love she has in you immediately fades from her face. As in that moment, she sees you as nothing. She tried to love you. She tried to give you affection when you were in pain, and she couldn't even bring herself to do that. As the elevator door opens and William guides you through, you see crews of people all kind of looking at you guys, tense, waiting for something to happen as William is setting up the camera. He puts you in front of a green screen behind you. He puts up like a boom mic up to you, and he places his hand on the camera as you can see all of your friends around you, and you can still feel that first warm touch of Virgil's hand upon your shoulder, as it's probably the first warm touch you've felt in a very long time. As William looks at you, are you ready?
Valerie is going to reach up on the shoulder that was touched and kind of like, she's going to grab onto it, and then she's going to, out of a nervous habit, she's going to kind of claw into it a bit and then nod her head to let him know she's ready.
Okay. We're live in 3, 2, 1. And he flips a switch and a red light turns on. And Valerie, you, outside of that window, you can see your face suddenly appearing upon every giant billboard in Neo Eden, every giant holographic stretch that has once been used to pump propaganda and corporation slop towards the people of Neo Eden. It's just your face looking down upon them and towards your mother. What do you say?
Valerie she'll exhale, and when she opens her mouth to speak, the plates on her face, of course, they adjust, and she finds it so disgusting. She can see herself in the reflection of that camera, and she is absolutely disgusted, but she wants to get this done and help her newly found friends off of the planet.
Mhm.
So she looks dead at the camera, and she clears her throat, and she says, I am Valerie Rosario. I am the daughter of Victor and Celine Rosario. I was born on this planet and stripped of my humanity before I could even decide what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I have no humanity left in me. They were devoted fans of the Church of St. Kyo Church, and they turned me into something I would have never wished upon even my worst enemy. Hold on, I'm trying to find the words. I'm like shaking.
And Valerie is kind of shaking as well. Yes.
Before I was taken off this planet, they gave me this surgery. There was no anesthesia. And they told me that I was going to be beautiful and I was going to change the planet. I am standing here today in hopes of finding my mother and talking to her. And I hope she understands this message. And then Valerie's trying to think of anything else she can really say. I mean, there's not really much, you know? This is all she knows. This is all she remembers. All she remembers is the surgery, the painful surgery, and then being shipped away so suddenly off the planet just to end up back there a couple years later, imprisoned.
And William like eyes you and is like, are you done?
And then she'll nod.
And as the camera It kind of pans on you for a second as William's hand shakes, and you can just see yourself staring upon Neo Eden as William turns off the camera. The red light fades. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my God, Murphy!
Yeah, good one. Yeah,
Oh
good one.
my
Good one.
God!
Good one.
Oh my God! That was fantastic. I don't think anything can top that. I think this might be top 1 sessions of all time.
Yeah.
I kind of have to
agree.
agree.
That speech was
That's not
beautiful.
ridiculous to say that.
I
That
thank
was
you guys
beautiful.
so much, and I'm so sorry that we're not going to be able to play for 2 weeks now. But
That's
I'm
okay.
glad
We get to sit and we get to marinate with the
You
stuff
get
that's
to
gonna happen next
marinate.
session.
I want to marinate. I want more.
Okay.